Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Blind Wave Podcast. We couldn't have Rocket Raccoon on the stream this week, so we had to replace him with Aaron.
I missed a raccoon.
Yeah, he couldn't make it.
He was
too
the best
busy.
at trivia.
He almost beat you.
He almost did.
I almost beat you. I was on delay.
That was a fun stream last time.
It was. Had a good
It was great.
time.
Yeah, I missed all the trivia stuff.
You did.
Sadly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm curious how I would have done because I know some horror. I know decent Star Wars. I might have been able to combat Rick for horror and combat you for Star Wars knowledge.
Maybe.
And maybe I could have won.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd have to see.
Chad didn't give me very many horror questions.
No, yeah, they didn't.
Pairing Eric and I up with Star Wars, and that never went well.
That's true, yeah.
And
Rocket,
it always...
you guys battled for second. You didn't battle for first. Rocket did win.
Rocket won.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Rocket won.
Rocket won.
Yeah.
That's in trivia.
Yes. You didn't even have to answer a question.
All right, so that was exciting, but I'm sure some exciting stuff has happened in the week since then. So
Yes.
I've got one big piece of news,
Oh, okay.
but let's get to the week stuff first.
So I told Eric this a few days ago. I found out that I can do this.
You did.
Hang on.
No, yeah, it gets good. It gets real good.
It does this.
Hey, that's a Doc Holiday.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. It
There you
actually
go.
kind of
That's not a
turns-
Doc Holiday.
Sorry, wearing.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
pretty close to Doc Holiday.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
believe.
close.
Almost do it.
No, Doc Holidays is like tighter.
wearing.
That's pretty
Like
close.
what that is closer to the bad guy from the Cowboys. I can't remember
What?
the leader's
Ringo.
name.
Ringo.
No, the leader.
Buffalo Bill?
Buffalo Bill. Yeah.
I was like, damn, look, I didn't know I could do this. Melanie just stared at me like, what is that?
Do you have any mustache wax
I'm like, I
on?
don't know. Huh?
Said, do you have any wax on?
No, I don't.
No, he just doesn't wash.
That's still pretty good, though.
No,
actually.
I'm just
Wax
teasing.
and wax would probably stay really well.
Yeah, exactly. Like, without wax, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like excited.
if I
I
can
showed
do
Eric
it.
the other day. He goes, that's not too bad. You let that grow. You could do that.
You can do it.
So
That's it.
I was like, maybe I should just shave all this off. Just have this.
We
should all do
I watch the
handlebar
Queer Eye show on
mustaches.
Netflix. They tell people to do it all the time. It's
Really?
great. Yep.
There you go, guys. What do you think? Mustache wax for Aaron. Is that something I need? Is that what I use?
Mustache
I've never
wax?
had
Yeah.
mustache wax.
Yeah, you can use balm as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a moisturizing, like
Balm.
beeswax
I
mixture.
train.
I have oil. I started using oil now.
Oil helps.
I didn't use oil for a long
Makes it
time.
more
but-
pliable so that, you can shape it
Yeah, you
more.
got moisturized. I hate not being able to get a haircut. I hate it so much. I've probably said it every podcast since, but it's just so long, crazy.
Eric,
What? You wear a hat. I can't wear hats. My head's too
can't?
big.
You can wear a hat.
My head's
You
too
can?
big. To do that, I had to wear giant hats to
that's
make my
why
head
they
look normal.
make hats
I can't.
bigger.
No.
You
I bet you could walk down the street right now, go to Schaefer Leather,
Yep.
and get a 2XL hat,
Yeah.
and it would fit you
And
just
then
perfect.
I'd walk out, and people would be like, "Oh my God, look at that giant head with a giant
They
hat."
said-
No,
That's
they
not-
would say that if you were
No.
wearing a tiny
A
hat.
child said that to me, and I never wore a hat again.
That wasn't about your head.
Well,
Because you're carrying the onion rings and you're
hopefully
mad.
you wouldn't be able to hear them because they're wearing a mask.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't do
But
that.
still, yeah. Janci has made me a new mask out of an old T-shirt. Need every piece of material.
Huh?
Like when I used to wear 3X shirts. Well, here's an old shirt. She's making a mask out of it.
Nice.
Oh,
She's using
They can
all
fit
of
my
the
face.
shirt
My
for
beard
just
is
your face.
For
the
just
shortest
the
it's
face.
been in
That's
quite
gonna be
some
a
time.
Yep.
thick mask.
Yeah, I
Overkill.
trimmed it pretty short for
Gotcha.
mask purposes.
Mask purposes.
My hair is untouched, though.
Yeah.
But Maggie's hair, I cut, and that's on film and might appear someday on the channel.
Okay.
That was an experience.
I did this. I was gonna bring this up. No wait, this would have been before last podcast, so I wasn't here. But me and Melanie were making quesadillas. We were making chicken quesadillas, and I was like, man, I want more than just chicken and cheese in there. So I took it upon myself to try to recreate the Taco Bell quesadilla sauce.
Ooh. Okay.
And I made it. I used like mayonnaise and like cayenne pepper, like paprika,
Yep.
I think cumin,
Yep.
and I put in like jalapenos into it too, and then a little bit of like jalapeno juice. And overall, it didn't come out too bad. Like it actually was pretty good. And after I cooked it, Melanie actually took a bite, and Melanie said, "That's not too bad." And she hates mayonnaise,
Yeah.
but she loves quesadillas,
Yeah.
Nice.
so it was pretty good. I took my chicken, I just kind of drenched it, drug it all through the stuff, and it was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Sounds good.
Now-
if I want to spice up my quesadillas, I'll dip them in like a salsa
A salsa?
and eat them like chips.
Well, we don't have any. I was telling Eric the other day, like, there's no Ortega taco sauce in the fridge downstairs. I might take it home
Just take it.
because like it's just been sitting
Yeah.
there forever.
Yeah.
And I keep going home. We have like she'll make like taco meat stuff, or we'll have a quesadillas, and we just don't have any. And I think we threw out all the extra Taco Bell fire, like hot sauce stuff that we had.
All the little packets?
Yeah.
Why?
So I don't have any of those either. I'm like,
Those last for years.
I have nothing. No one else wants them. I'm the only person that wants them. They're too hot for Dababa. Melanie doesn't like them. The kids don't eat them. Like, no one wants them but me. And then if I don't go shopping, like, no one thinks about them. So, like, they'll get other stuff. I'm like, hey, did you get mayonnaise or hot sauce? No. Damn it.
Who would want those?
So all we have is like spicy garlic sauce. I'm like, I don't want spicy garlic on my quesadilla.
I mean, I love tacos, anything like that. But if you don't have the hot sauce, you might as well not even have it.
Yeah.
Seems like a waste.
Here's this is the, I don't know if Rick can show it or not.
I can show it on stream.
If he wants to.
But I can't show it to Eric.
I can see it. I got stream up.
There, that's the quesadilla I made.
Well, in theory, I should be able to see it. I see Eric's computer. I see, Aaron, I think I see your computer, but I think you're in Twitch.
I am. Oh, you want me to show it on here? Oh, here. I'll do it this way. Hang on. So,
yeah, I thought that's what you meant.
Here's my quesadilla.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a thick.
And that's the sauce.
Cheesy.
I thought the sauce looked a lot like the Taco Bell sauce.
Yeah.
It does look a lot
Holy
like the
cow.
sauce.
Thank
Good
you.
job. I'm proud of
So,
you.
yeah.
Thank
I was
you,
like,
Rex.
yes, chicken quesadillas. It was
10
so good.
subs.
Whoa, we just got 10 subs by Rex. Thank you, Rex. He's
Ooh,
excited for
did they
that
keep the
sauce
hype train
too.
going?
We're on a hype train.
Oh,
we got
it's
30 seconds left.
95%. It's so
95.
close.
I don't know if it'll make it.
It's,
It's been a while since
guys
we've
are so
made
close.
level
it
2.
already went through, but no,
Did it?
I don't know. We got 20 seconds left.
Thank you,
see.
Underhand
see.
Comic, as well.
Maybe it
I'm
will,
not
maybe it
sure.
won't. But yeah, 98% now. Oh, it's close.
Yeah.
So close. But yeah, no, that was one of the fun things I did recently was
Whoa.
I
Patrick
made,
Bro came in clutch.
level
Tori,
Good job.
yes.
Thanks, guys. Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit, Rex.
Jesus
I'm going
Christ.
crazy, man.
I just
Level
scrolled
2,
and
yay.
scrolled.
Level 2 is going to jump up here.
Yeah.
Level 1 just completed.
All right.
Well, thank
Man,
you.
Thank you so
very
much,
guys.
Rex.
Hey, really happy about that taco sauce.
Dude, yes, quesadilla stuff. Man. I'll have to make quesadillas for a
Thank
Christmas
you,
blind in the
guys.
future or something like that.
Yeah. I'll make.
Man, I should have done quarantine at home. Make a Taco Bell quesadilla.
You should
at home.
have. Why didn't you?
I don't know.
Let's get your phone out. It's
I
not
used the
hard.
rest of our mayonnaise too.
Did you?
like all of it?
Like all that we had left, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, dang it, only me and Dababa use it. And like, I just put the empty container back in the fridge. And I was like, well, if we get like a tub, I'll just refill that later. But I
Yeah.
imagine she went and found it. And she's like, damn it.
Yeah. Threw it away.
Yeah, we have mayonnaise now though. So
I went to Giant Eagle last week. When we got there, like, everybody outside had a mask on. I'm like, oh, sweet. Went inside, everybody, like, could see in the produce aisle, mask on. I'm like, oh, this is great. I was looking around, I couldn't find one person without a mask. I'm like, I turned the corner, and there was a aisle. There's like 20 people in it, no mask. I'm like,
20 people in an aisle?
yeah, it's crazy.
There's no way that place is
There was a lot.
180 foot long.
It was in the, yeah, I know, right? Some people don't give a shit, but yeah, it was like 80% of people in a mask at Giant Eagle. So I was happy with that.
So I went to Walmart, maybe it was last week or the week before, but the last time I was there, I hadn't been there yet. And so I got a little lost.
Because of the one ways?
Yeah. At first, I'm going to walk in, and I look, and obviously there's 2 doors, so I have 2 options.
Yes.
I'm like, well, this guy's standing here, so I probably need to go in this one. I was incorrect.
No, incorrect. You have to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really stupid about Walmart is they have the indoors on the left and the outdoors on the right. So you're going against traffic.
I know, but what their thought is that the outdoors should come for where people are having their shopping carts, so they're not crossing that traffic. But I get you, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I do it all the time, going the wrong doors. But yeah, they count people now because
Yeah.
they only let a certain amount in. If it fills up, you have to wait.
Yep.
People come out.
oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's like,
have like
half
300
of the
half the fire code limit.
fire code amount.
How do they?
They have a guy that has on a phone. He has a clicker.
Yeah, and then they
but
have a
but
guy
they might
at
have
the,
one on the other side. They have to communicate, right?
Yeah,
No.
no, they're all linked up to a network. So the people that click up, it shows up the total number, and the people who click down,
Okay.
it
that
drops
makes more
it.
sense. I just imagine a guy with a clicker just counting how many people they have coming in. That's all he's doing.
No, yeah.
And then he's watching people go out. He's subtracting from it. But the guy on the other side's got to be doing it.
Yeah.
What if they both get to the number that they say stop it? But
And
they
there's
have
600 people in here.
capacities in there. Like, it doesn't work. How do you do that? But
I
okay.
was pretty sure I was going to have to live in there, though. It's the same way I feel whenever I'm in IKEA, but I'm always with Maggie in IKEA. This
Yeah.
time I was alone.
Rick, this is why Rick doesn't go to Athens, because there's one-way streets, things get confusing.
Or Parkersburg.
Downtown Parkersburg in case.
Yeah.
The first time I drove in downtown Parkersburg, I was going down a one-way street and everyone was honking at me. I was like, oh shit, what do I do?
Just park and get towed.
But no, they have those one-way things where at Walmart, and there was one lady, like, they just, like, came in and said wrong. I looked down it, and she looked down it. She's like, no one else has done it. It's like, Jesus.
The what?
Yeah.
Like she ignored the
Yeah.
routing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one.
Yep.
I see.
Did you say I am?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I didn't want to waste my breath. Okay, but I don't know if I may have told you guys this maybe off camera, but I don't know if I ever said on a podcast. Have I told you my saruman sighting?
Yes.
Done a podcast?
No. Not that I know of.
Okay. This is a couple weeks ago. I'm at Walmart. I turn the corner in the food aisle, and I see Saruman from Lord of the Rings. I'm not saying I see a guy that looks kind of like Christopher Lee. I'm not saying I see a guy that has white hair. I see Saruman from Lord of the Rings. This guy, he wasn't 6'3", or whatever, 6'5", whatever Christopher Lee was.
Yeah.
But he looked, Jesus Rex, more subs. But this guy looked, I wish I had a picture, but I didn't want to be rude, because I locked eyes with him and I went like this, and he looked at me and he was like, yeah, he's gonna put a spell on me or something. But I'm not kidding. Like, he was just wearing a t-shirt and jeans, but he could have
With full makeup and everything.
I'm not saying like 95%. I'm saying like 100%. He looked like Christopher Lee. Not so much Return of the or Fellowship of the Ring when he still had a little bit more black in his beard. Like more Return of the King when he's up there and he's like, yelling at Theoden. He looked just like him, and I had to like ran out and like got my phone and called Janci. Like, you won't believe what has happened, and she was like, okay. But it was one of the craziest things that ever happened in my life. He looked exactly like Christopher Lee as Saruman from Return of the King.
Maybe you should get more sleep.
I know. It was just a shock, man. I wanted to take a picture, guys. I wanted to, but I
should have,
because I
dude.
had already done this. I went, and he was looking at me like, you're looking at me now, and he goes like this, and I'm like, but
Dude,
I walked away. I was like,
once it's already acknowledged that
Yeah.
both of you see each other,
know.
what's happening,
Sure.
I'm like, can I get a picture of you?
yeah, but
you
I
look
don't
like
I don't want to call him out. He wasn't wearing a mask
someone I
or
know.
anything. You
No,
know what
no,
I'm
no.
saying?
I would just say you look exactly like someone I know.
Yeah.
You're just like, it's just crazy. You're like, I didn't see Christopher Lee.
No,
I saw
it was Saruman.
this guy.
He didn't look like Count Dooku.
Yeah.
He looked like Christopher Lee because his hair was the perfect length. His beard was the perfect length.
And his face just had the angles.
He
and
had the hooded eyes. He had the longer, mouth under his nose. The beard was perfect. It had that like slightly darker by here and here. It was.
I had my own surreal experience, though. I only saw mine from the back, but I
Yeah.
swore I had somehow managed to time travel.
Okay.
Because I got home on Tuesday. I was rushing home to try and start stream, which is its own story.
Yeah.
But walking past my house, I swore I saw my mom and Evelyn walking hand in hand down the street.
Huh.
But Evelyn was like 4 or 5 years older than she is now.
Okay.
And I was like, what the hell is going on?
How could you immediately recognize your daughter that's like twice her age?
I mean, it looked just like her. I only saw them from the back.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she was taller,
Gotcha.
And
It was like a quantum leap.
Rick, have you been using
I
bleach
had the
to clean?
weirdest feeling about I felt like what Okabe looks like whenever he does his thing.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Really?
Yeah, it was so weird.
That's crazy.
Townsend's like, he got so lost he time traveled.
Yeah. Right.
Got lost in time.
At first, I was like, well, why is my mom walking Evie down the street? Because we've been separated this whole time. And then I was like, why is Evie a foot taller than she normally is?
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. I must be dreaming. I have my computer over here.
Uh-huh.
My arms are tired from me carrying this down. I'm not dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's going on. So I did not approach them in case there was some sort of time travel shenanigans going on. I didn't want to mess anything
Sure.
up.
Time travel shenanigans.
Yeah, you don't want to destroy.
You don't wanna fuck with time.
Destroy the narrative or something. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, with my sighting, I mean, if I hadn't known Christopher Lee had already passed on, Sir Christopher Lee, I should say, had already passed on, I might have been like, holy shit, he's here.
Speaking of holy shit, Rex continues
More.
the gifted
Rex,
subs.
what's going
He
on,
pushed
buddy?
us into level 3, and he's
Yeah.
trying to push us a little bit more higher on level 3.
He's the conductor on this train.
He's like, come on, guys, do it, do
Jesus,
it.
thank you,
We're at
Rex.
37
Very
with a minute
much for the
left.
support.
Any bits, gifted subs, and subs all count towards us. And he's
Level
like, I'm going
3.
to push it. I'm going to push it.
He's the Doc Brown of this train. He took it over. And he's gonna run it until it goes off the cliff.
But I like that he's not just doing bits. He's doing like, here you go, gifted subs for all kinds of people.
Josh, thank
Oh,
you for
man,
the gifted
Josh wanted
subs.
too.
Okay, everyone's going to get a sub. They're going to have all kinds of emotes.
Thank you, Josh.
So I had that shaken experience where I rolled sanity and I feel like I lost some. And then I tried to rush to get Final Fantasy VII stream happening. Things did not go well.
Yeah,
So
not go well for this
no.
week.
So the first thing that happened was I was playing the game and I got to this difficult boss. It was probably the toughest boss for me in the game so far. And I got it one hit away and I died.
No.
And I'd been fighting it for probably 20, 25 minutes. And that was a real bummer. Because I had it down to like 10%. All my characters were alive, full health. And somehow within that 10% of his health, he killed 2 of them. I got down to 1 hit left on him. I just had Cloud left. I had no Phoenix downs. I went to hit him. He hit me. I died. Had to do it all over again.
Oh, man.
So that was a bummer. And then the next time through, people started complaining about like audio glitches and weird black lines on the screen. I was like, well, that sounds weird. I can't look at it now because I'm in Mortal Kombat. So I'm fighting this boss again, and I'm doing much better this time because I know what to expect. And one of the things I don't love about Final Fantasy is it only really matters in the bosses, but you don't know what to expect from the boss before you get there, and you can't change your equipment once you're in it, right? So if you find a
hard to
boss that's
prepare.
weak to ice,
Yeah.
you can't equip ice magic ahead of time unless you know that it's going to do it. The only way to know that is to start the fight
Gotcha.
and then
Gotcha.
lose or
Lose
somehow
and
win.
then go back and change it.
Yeah,
Or be lucky.
Or save scum.
yeah. Now, usually the boss matches the sort of dungeon that you went through. So if you fought a bunch of dudes that were weak to ice, the boss probably is too. But so I'm rocking it this time, and I have a summon called Shiva who does a massive amount of ice damage. I used her in the first fight. The second fight, the summon gauge fills. I'm like, okay, I got this guy, and I just kind of very quickly do my button inputs, and all of a sudden I see flame, and I summoned a fire summon instead.
No.
Does he heal the guy?
He does.
Ah, he does?
Why?
Oh, no.
Sucks.
I was hoping it just did less damage and didn't actually heal.
So, fortunately, you have to give him commands in order to do his more powerful abilities. So I basically just wasted it.
Gotcha.
I was able to defeat the boss, fortunately.
How many times did you have to fight him?
This was the second time, and I did it on the second time. But the second time, I almost beat him, but had to do it again because you
Gotcha.
can steal a item from him
Oh, man, only 3 times that maybe had to fight a boss? That's terrible, Rick.
2 times.
Oh, 2 times I had to fight a boss? That's terrible, Rick.
But I almost had to fight him a third time because you can steal
Oh, no.
a weapon from him.
Oh, really? Like, you can take it from him?
Well,
And, like, use it?
it's for one of your characters.
Okay.
Don't invalidate his experience because you're playing Dark Souls.
2 times fighting a boss.
So the first
All
fight I
right.
did it easily. The second fight I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until he's like down a little bit and then I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
And I could not steal it. And you can't tell your guys to stop attacking. So he was almost dead and they kept attacking him. I was like, stop! I gotta steal this item. He was down to 1 hit point again, and I finally got the steal command out and he stole it in the very last moment possible. Or I would have done the whole thing again if I wanted that item, because it's the only way to get it.
Is it a good item?
It's a weapon for one of the characters, and there aren't very many of them in the game.
Okay.
And each weapon has its own special ability that once you max that ability out, it's available for all of that character's weapons.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember that in the original game, but it could have been. I haven't played the original in a
this
long,
is
long
a
time.
unique thing with this game.
Okay.
Cool.
So, but after that fight, stream got really bad, and I spent a good, 15 or 20 minutes trying to fix everything. Couldn't fix it, so had to end the stream after that. Couldn't stream anymore. I'm going to be streaming Saturday instead, taking Eric's slot.
Yes.
So that will be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday to try and make up some time lost.
Yep.
And then I'll be streaming again on Tuesday.
Last weekend I finished episode 1 of Half-Life 2, so Rick's gonna take my slot on Saturday, and then the next Saturday I will start Half-Life 2 episode 2.
Yep.
So
So that'll be that on Saturday. Get back into it. Pretty exciting point in the game so far. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played it, but it's been good times. And I found the culprit was the HDMI switcher. So we need to invest in a better one of those. But I have a setup that will work without it for Saturday.
Cool.
Good. Calvin had issues with his stream too that he had yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it just internet issues, Calvin?
It's just internet.
Because my internet again has been just going. It goes up, goes back, goes up,
Goes
goes
up,
back.
yeah.
Calvin, I heard it wasn't just internet.
Well, no, it wasn't just internet. I was still frazzled from just trying to get stuff started. Mm-hmm. My YouTube video took forever to upload, and changing info and stuff. Had to refresh Twitch like 3 times. But yeah, Loki, as he does when I'm trying to do something important, likes to be all over me.
Your cat.
Carmen's cat.
Yeah,
no, my cat too. Yes.
I don't own this one now. That's your kid.
Disowned him.
Look at him fucking up. You know.
No, but I have the same series case as what Discord funded all of our PCs here at the studio with, and it has a nice big round button on top. And he's done it before, so in preparation, so that he would not step on the power button and turn my computer off in the middle of stream, I took my anti-skid cased phone and put it on top of my power button, so that if he did step there, he would just step on my phone instead. The fucker pushed my phone off of my PC.
Yes.
And then, as I was trying to keep him from stepping on it, he stepped on the button and jumped off and ran away.
And bitch, trying to stop me. Revolution.
And my game shut down.
Resistance.
My game shut down, and Windows was forcing OBS closed, so Stream got to see the final 5-10 seconds of me saying, "Dang it!
God damn it.
Stream's gonna go down." He stepped on the power button.
That's funny.
And then like 5 seconds later, it all went down, and I had to get it back up.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Evie used to push the power button on my computer when she was little, so I like just taped over that motherfucker.
Yeah, I got an old shopper's membership card. You know, the hard plastic credit card sized piece of plastic, and I put that half taped over, so it was like a flapper. So you can't push that fucker off.
If it works, I guess.
That's
hopefully it does.
That's the craziest technical difficulty yet.
And that was just one time the stream went down.
Yeah.
It went down, what was it, 3 or 4 other times.
Okay.
See, cats do that and they fuck with you and they're assholes. Dogs would just knock over your whole computer by accident and be like, "I'm right here." You know?
Yeah, they'd knock it over and break something, but they'd still be happy about it.
Yeah, they'd be like, "I'm here. What's wrong?" Cats just like, "Ha ha, bitch," and they run. Like, I did this. And they push your coffee cup off the table. Little assholes.
They do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Another highlight of the week for me was the AEW pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. It's great because wrestling, professional wrestling and sports, now that sports are starting to come back, are much different without audiences, obviously.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's a detraction from it. But because they are in these empty stadiums, they have been able, AEW has been able to do some fun stuff that you could never do if you had audience members.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, one of the things was Matt Hardy able to, like, teleport around the arena, which you couldn't do if there were people sitting in those stands because you couldn't, like, line up the shots or whatever. But they were able to do so without it. And so this pay-per-view had one of those matches that you can only do if there is no crowd, and if you're like taping it and editing it and
putting it together
afterwards. So it was called a Stadium Stampede match, which took place in the Jacksonville Jaguar football stadium. And if you haven't seen it and you like wrestling that's a little wacky, I recommend going and checking it out, because it is some of the most fun I've had watching wrestling in a very long time. I'm not going to say it's an all-time classic. And some of it is very, very silly and kind of on that borderline of a little too silly.
Sure.
But I can't say that I just didn't have a smile and was laughing and just had such an amazing time watching it.
Nice.
I won't spoil too much of it, but part of it involves someone getting chased down by a rider on a horse. Some of it is involved in getting wrestling in a pool, which is always amazing, incredible, and I'm sad that they don't do it more often. But when Matt Hardy gets dipped into the pool, he starts reverting his gimmicks, and he starts de-aging, basically, and going backwards in time. And that's one of those things that you just couldn't do if all this wasn't happening. And that
happened in Power Rangers once. With Tommy. Started bringing back different Rangers. Remember, wasn't there like an episode of Power Rangers where Tommy was like fighting different versions of himself?
Well,
he was getting older and older.
He wasn't reverting to them, but
but his opponent was.
His opponent was reverting to an older version.
It was a
of
Dream
himself.
World.
Yes.
You have to watch it. It was in Dino.
you get to watch
Dino
this.
Thunder.
So, where can I watch that? Is that something that's on YouTube, or I have to go and try to hunt it down? Because that sounds pretty great.
Unfortunately,
and honestly, it sounds like the fight from Anchorman when all the newsmen are fighting each other.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure you'll remember like some of the crazy hardcore matches from the Attitude Era and stuff. This tops any of those. I feel like it's the best one of those I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think the only legitimate way to watch it is to buy the replay of the pay-per-view, which you can get on BR Live, Bleacher Report Live, in the United States anyway. It was $50 when I bought it. I don't know how much it is now. That's the only legitimate way that I know of to watch it, at least as of right now. But highly recommended.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun.
It was fun.
What else this week? Janci's eyes relationship went to another level when she shaved my back.
She's doing that now too.
I asked
you
her
filmed that
to.
part, right?
I did not film this one.
Oh, you didn't film
So
that?
glad I
was
don't have to do
personal.
that anymore.
Yeah, this was perfect. Yeah, she's taking it from Calvin. Distance has grown between
She
us,
has
Calvin.
reached that level now.
But I was just like, because she was showing my neck. You know, I can't do my neck. I can do my own back because I have this like fucking giant handle thing that nicks and it bleeds and it's not great. You know.
Yeah, you always miss spots.
Yeah, but she was doing my neck. And I'm like, oh, it feels so great because when it gets hot and it's just prickly, and I have a lot of testosterone, guys, and it really fills up back there. It's like a layer. I'm like, when I lay down like at night, it's like a cushion, you know. But a hot
I'd
one.
keep it.
It's not great.
It's a cushion.
No,
You
it's
don't need
good
a
in the
sleeping
winter.
bag.
Anyway, I was like, you want to do this? And she's like, okay. So I'm really appreciative of that.
So you
happened.
offered if she would do it.
No,
and
she
she
didn't.
agreed.
It was not from her own free will.
Yeah, but I was wondering. I was gonna say like who brought it up first. But she's like, hey, let me take care of all this shit. You know? Or if you were like, hey, would you do this? She's like,
I asked if she would do it, and she was game.
game. That's how she was game.
It was great too because usually I nick myself, and she nicked at me at one point. I was like, and she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay, you know. But I didn't say it happens way less when you do it.
Was it like shaving cream involved, or is this an electric
No,
razor?
it's just an electric razor. Yeah.
That reminds me of.
She's like, you want to wax it next time? I'm like, no.
Yeah, do that.
But if I do that, I gotta film that one.
film that one.
Yeah, you gotta.
Fuck, man. No.
What you do next time is you trim it to it's like a quarter of an inch long, and then you wax. It's a lot easier.
Oh,
I feel like I would do the back
we never did that together, Calvin.
over anywhere else on my body.
Probably, but
Isn't
still.
it worse that way?
No,
Is it better that way?
it's better that way because
I feel like
you have to
more
do the
hair
same
yank.
spot less.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Alright.
it only gets to, like the top layer.
How often have
So
you
if
done
it's
this,
like-
Calvin? How do you know?
What was the next part of your week, Eric?
Well, that reminds me of the scene from How I Met Your Mother, where they haven't gone to the bathroom together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's just how I imagine it going.
Yeah.
where they're locked in the bathroom.
Yeah. It was good. It really helped. Right after, my back is just nice and smooth, and you put a shirt on, it just feels great.
It just slides right on,
It's fantastic.
slides right off.
What about the front?
I keep that.
You do that
It
one.
looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you keep it all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way he can lay down on his cold sheets
Yeah,
on his
this
back.
this is pleasant. The back and my shoulders is not pleasant.
So that's why I always see you like bluing it up and itching your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's itchy, man.
Ballooing. Oh.
Yeah, ballooing.
Yeah,
I was thinking
it's
of
an
like
established term.
Of the bear.
yeah, balloon. You're not bluing yourself.
No.
I blew myself for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
That's how I see you bluing. Like what? Anything else I have this week?
Any other week stuff?
My
Before I
guild
get to my one news article.
My guild was able to get through our raid stuff in 2 days now. I don't know if I said about that yet or not, but that was a really cool highlight that I had a week or two ago. So now instead of it taking 3 days for us to do it, it takes 2 days for us to do it. Or at least it did for 2 weeks. So that's good. It
Nice.
opens up a whole Sunday that I don't have to raid.
So
or
you can,
to
like-
do cool stuff.
Save between the elements of the raid?
So every week it resets. So
Yeah.
when you go through, you start off on Tuesdays when it resets.
Okay,
So
I
on
got it.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, we were running Heroic Waking City, and there's like 12 bosses in there. So Tuesday we went through all the first stuff. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We went through 7 bosses. So now we just have the whole and the last 2 bosses to take. So there's 5 bosses left for tonight. So it's been going pretty well. So I got my mount. There's like a special ahead of the curve mount. So I was able to get that too. So that was cool.
Cool.
I want to do mythics, but we don't have enough people to do mythics yet. So hopefully we'll get to do that at some point.
Well, that's why
Really
you're recruiting all your friends, right?
Actually, yeah, Landis and Wayne and Juan started playing some now. It's like 100% XP bonus, so it's much faster leveling. So they started joining in with us too. I'm trying to get them up there, and we can run mythics and raids and stuff with them and PvP. So should be fun. A few others joined in too. I saw someone who was playing. I'm like, they were in LFR, which is basically just a looking for raid group finder thing. Like you just do it to find a random raid. And I'm like, he was on Nazoth in an LFR. I'm like, ooh. I was like, how's that going? He goes, well, we wiped a few times trying. I was like, well, we raid all the time if you have a character, because you can be in another realm and join in. And he was like, well, I'm on Horde, and we're an Alliance side guild. And he was like, I was like, well, if you want, you can always make a character over on my server, and if you ever do, you know, you could, you're welcome to join in. And he was like, I have a 37 over there already. So he started leveling that a little bit, and I got him into the guild too. So
Nice.
I was like, I've been trying to level a bunch of stuff, and Wayne and Juan them leveling. So, but that's been fun. I play a hunter on that Ackerman. I've been a night elf hunter pretty much since I started, except for my first tune, which was a Tauren hunter, and I named him Elbow because my last name being Elliot. I name a lot of stuff ELL. And I named him Elbow because I was like, oh, he's a hunter, he's gonna have a bow and arrow, it's gonna be great. And he spawned, he had a fucking gun. I was pissed. Now I'm an elf because they use bows. I could have used a bow anyway, but he just spawned with a gun. And I was mad. What the hell? I shouldn't name him L Gun. I thought Elbow would be funny because he uses bow and an elbow, and I'm like, nope.
That's what I would expect
That
from
was a
you.
long time ago.
It was my first tune. I played him up to like level 30 or 40. Then at some point I took a small break. My account got hacked. I lost it, gave up, went to Alliance, and I've been playing Elor ever since.
All right.
Anyway, that's been a highlight, is doing that.
All right, what's the news, Rick?
Well, I have Aaron's new highlight of the week.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts TV show reportedly coming to Disney Plus.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder what that'd be like.
I had heard rumors about this like 2 weeks ago, but they were totally unconfirmed.
It's still unofficial. According to a few entertainment industry journalists posting on Twitter, TV show adaptation of Square Enix's video game series is in production.
Huh.
Disney originally had plans to make the show, but duties apparently shifted to Square Enix. They reportedly created a pilot episode using the Unreal Engine. The series is most likely not live action, but CG animated. They're currently casting.
That's great.
Casting?
Interesting.
Casting for what?
Casting for the
The voices and the roles.
They already have voices.
Aaron, there's going to be more than just those characters.
Well, if
it's
they're
going to be a
using new
TV
people,
show.
but I don't want. If they're gonna, if they're doing Sora, then they already have a voice actor. They don't need to change him.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
like-
they could cast the voice actor of Sora for Sora, or they could recast him.
No, the voice actor's damn it, what's his name?
I don't know.
Haley is it
Haley
Haley
Joel
Joel
Osment?
Osment? Right?
I think so. Skylar
Right? Yeah.
Skylar
That one
Schuler
child
claims
actor.
that Disney voice actors are expected to reprise their roles. Jim Cummings, Bill Farmer, Tony.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
most
and
of the Kingdom
Selma.
Hearts game, when you're in there, like if you see Pooh, he's voiced by Jim Cummings or
Yeah.
something. Like
Yeah.
all that stuff kind of covers. So
Disney originally planned to create a Kingdom Hearts animated series after the success of the original game in 2002, but it was canceled due to it being vastly different interpretation of the game's story.
okay,
So
so it's gonna like have it's not gonna be like tied to the game. It's gonna be its own thing.
I have no idea.
Is that what they're saying there?
That's why the original one was canceled.
Oh, okay.
But this version, it seems like Square is heading up themselves. I'm not sure who animated, because there was a Dragon Quest movie that was on Netflix that was pretty good, actually. I wonder if that was Square Enix in-house or if someone else did that. Let me try to look that up.
I just wonder if it'd be like a spin-off of some of the characters in there. Like there's various characters I'm like I would watch a TV show about them. So I wonder like what route they're gonna go with. And yeah, I mean like Willa Holland voiced the character. You know, if they used her, I would want Willa Holland to voice her, you know? I don't want it to change in the middle, you know?
Sure.
They had to do that with another character because he was voiced by Spock, I think, right?
Oh, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, by Nimoy. It was voiced by him, and then he passed in between games, and then they got, I forget who the other voice actor was, and then that was in another game, and then in the next game, or in the redone version or whatever it was, they swapped him out again. I don't think the guy passed. I think they just changed voice act. I can't remember, but it was Doc Brown.
Christopher Lloyd?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, with this new series, like, would I be able to watch it having like knowing nothing about Kingdom Hearts, or is it?
It's not even officially announced yet.
Sure, no, I get you. I hope it is
did
because
pass on
there's been a couple times where I've been like, Kingdom Hearts. What's that story? And I try to go look it up. It's
pretty convoluted.
Okay, I don't. Yep, I still
Yeah.
don't know I still don't know what it is. So
They'll probably make it pretty approachable, I would imagine. The Dragon Quest movie was... I mean, the thing about Dragon Quest is it's like Final Fantasy, where they're all just completely different stories anyway. But you didn't need to know anything about Dragon Quest to understand and enjoy that story.
I imagine they'll try to make it as connected for fans that love it, but also as like
As a gateway to people who
As,
don't know anything about
as
it.
open and
yeah. I was
like,
trying to think of a word, and the only thing I popped in my head was enterable, and that's not a word. You know, like, you know what I mean, though. But like to be able to enter into the franchise for the first time, like make it accessible to anybody to be able to join into, and then
Sure.
they might want to go back and I mean they have so many bundles for like PS4 and whatnot of the games that are like, hey, just play these games if you really enjoy it. Like Castlevania, I feel like if you watch Castlevania, you don't have to know the video games, but it might also make you want to go check out the video games. You know,
same thing with the
enterable is a word.
Witcher, huh?
Sorry, enterable is a word.
Enterable is a word.
Yeah.
What does it? Does it mean exactly what I want it to mean?
Yeah, capable of being entered. Yeah.
Enterable.
Yeah.
I've never heard it. It
Enterable.
sounded wrong.
Like in like GTA or something like that, enterable buildings.
enterable. All right.
enterable.
Well, then
That
good.
sounds good.
It's good. So I
Yeah.
made up a word in my head that I entered, and I was like, "That's not a word." It is. So it's
No.
fine. I read.
Although accessible, like openly accessible, is
Yeah,
probably a
that's
better
kinda
term
what I
for
wanted.
it.
Yeah. I'm good. I like finding out that I wasn't wrong. I doubt myself too often.
Damn it.
I'm glad it's going to be animated, though. I'm not sure that would work well in live action.
Well, what would a live action Goofy,
Goofy look like
or would it
and
be like
Donald
Who Framed
Duck and
Roger
stuff?
Rabbit or something? You
That
know?
would be cool.
That'd be
Who
better.
Framed Roger Rabbit was great.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but like, would Aladdin be his cartoon character or his movie character?
I don't care. Both.
I know Aladdin was
Oh yeah.
Both. Why not both?
Yeah.
like from the movie.
Make it
Both
like
of them,
Sonic
yeah.
Generations, where you have both versions of the character out between the worlds.
Or do like Halo did when it got remastered. Do the original edition with animation, and then do another edition of live action. You can switch live
Watch
between
which
it.
one you want. Switch between the two.
Yeah.
At a flick of a wrist. Hit the
That'd
little
be-
button on Disney Plus. There you go.
I hope they keep the music because it has incredible music. The Kingdom Hearts series
Kingdom Hearts.
does.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is great music.
Like, that's my only knock against not enough Castlevania music in it.
Yeah.
I mean, from like the game series.
Yeah. There really isn't, like, I think one time they had it.
Well, I mean, yes,
Maybe-
and it's the best moment of the show.
Yeah, it is one of the best moments
So
of the
like,
show.
I
for
can
sure.
understand them wanting to save them for those kind of moments, but at least give me one per season, at least.
Yeah. But I mean, we've only had what, 2 seasons? Has it been 3?
Three.
There has been 3, hasn't there?
Three.
Dang. Yeah.
The first one was like 4 episodes.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah,
It was short, and then they've extended a little bit more each time. But yeah, I don't know. I think an animated version of Kingdom Hearts, having it accessible to anybody that can jump into it would be good, and I'd be excited. And yes, I agree. Music has to be in there as well, and I hope they get all the voice actors that they've had that they can for all of it. You know,
Was it your cat? Calvin?
It was a scat.
No, it wasn't my cat.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, I don't know anything about the show or the game or whatever, so you think it's a good story despite not having any gameplay? There's good potential there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean the game. A lot of times, Kingdom Hearts kind of has a little bit. It has some really good gameplay, but it also has a little bit of things like Metal Gear Solid, especially like you play through and the gameplay's great. But the story there too, it's a lot of like cinematics you're going through and you're trying to, okay, what's going on here? And you're trying to put together the pieces and stuff too. So, I mean, I think it'd be cool and you could have some really cool fight scenes, but a lot of it's about like, friendships and stuff too.
Sure.
So it should be good for kids, and I imagine if they can open it wide enough for adults to be able to enjoy it too, it'd be good. Not make it seem kiddie,
Goofy's a dog, right?
Yeah.
How do you reconcile Goofy existing and Pluto existing?
Well, they're different type of species of dogs, right?
Dogs are the same species. They're just different breeds.
Well, these are different species of dogs.
Are they?
Well,
Yeah, there's different species
this
of
one walks
dogs.
on 2 legs, that one walks on 4 legs, and
Yeah.
this one talks and has enough of a brain to talk, and this one barks.
I'm just trying to think, like, if I'm a human and then I saw a human being treated like that, I'd have some questions.
Well, I mean, maybe it's like maybe it's an evolution-y thing, Like, what if you saw like an old furry, Homo sapien kind of?
Like a monkey?
Well, not like a monkey.
I feel bad for the monkey if it was...
Yeah, but what if you're looking back at those like, oh man, that could turn into us one day, but it hasn't yet, and it's a monkey, and it can't talk, but it can sign. It's kind of smart.
All species are the same amount evolved, Aaron.
At this point, yes, but I'm saying, like, in this situation, I'm making it. Never mind. I don't know. Goofy's fine. He's a weird dog.
In the RPG system Eclipse Flip phase, there are uplifts where you can like transfer your consciousness into an animal. So I imagine it's kind of like that.
So Pluto is just a normal dog. Goofy is magic result.
Magic dog.
Science.
He wished upon a star.
But he has a son.
You wish upon
Where did the woman come from?
What?
And
She's a bitch.
That escalated quickly.
Well, let's move on.
Fuck monkeys, they stole my food once, says Dip.
Dip.
Well,
sure
fuck
they
them
would.
all. But anyway, all right. That's cool. I'm excited to see how that is. Maybe it'll be a show that we could react to, or I could convince one of you guys to react with me.
Maybe.
I don't know. Someone.
I'd give it a try.
I've beaten the first game.
There you go.
Billy
I
would
mean,
never forgive me.
It'd be interesting to have like someone who's played the games and someone who maybe hasn't too. To like,
Yep.
what do you think of this? But I also hope it. I would hate to spoil you if you ever plan on playing the games and it does spoil stuff. I don't
true.
know how it would operate.
I mean, the only thing I've ever known about it for the last how many years, 10, 15 years, is that, it's Final Fantasy and Disney characters. And I always thought, well, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it plays out pretty well the way it goes through.
Yeah.
I feel like in later games it loses some of that Final Fantasy ties. I think a little bit.
Just a Disney game?
It's not just a Disney game, but it loses some of those connections to characters, I think, a little bit more than... It introduces a lot more new characters, and it doesn't have a lot of the older characters. Like, you don't have Leon, who is Squall from, 9?
8.
Right? 8?
That's Final Fantasy 8 with the Gunblades, Aaron.
I don't know.
Even I know that.
I didn't play that one.
I didn't either.
You start losing some of them because you start seeing other newer characters and stuff, but they're still around. You just don't see them as much. So it just depends on what you want. But it still has really good like friendship themes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I want to reset this audio mixer. There's some clicking going on. Can you guys mime for me while I do so?
Yeah, sure.
You dropped
Roll
it!
fucking right next time. Jesus.
It came back right when you were cussing me out. Yeah.
Damn.
All right. We did it right then. Okay.
Into homeschool, he probably didn't play a lot of sports. Oh, And yours, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that going to be your children's excuses here? Because they're being homeschooled now.
They are right now. I saw someone was like, Calvin, do you feel vindicated that everyone has to be homeschooled right now?
Yeah.
Something like that. I was like, what? Dang. But yeah. Dude, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts was fun. I streamed that a while back, so I enjoyed that. But now I'm into Dark Souls, which is less fun. It's still fun, but
It's not enjoyable.
yeah. I guess some people, it is enjoyable. I guess I made a mistake too. I don't know. People,
I heard some comments before
made a
about you
mistake?
committing genocide again.
I mean, okay, so there are people, right? Like I go in this place. It's called like Quilog's Lair or something, right?
Quilog?
Quilog or something like
Quilog.
that. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Quiliog. I don't know.
Quilog?
To me, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like a Shelob lair, you know? Like something like that. That's what I think of. I'm spiders, there's webs and shit. I find people. There are people laying flat on their stomachs on the floor. And they're sitting there like this.
Begging?
And on their back is this bulbous, like, as tall as a person, like, egg sack looking thing.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at it like, man, they're just praying.
Begging for help from the...
That's what I'm like, look at this man. He's
Yeah.
praying for help. Please, please, end my life.
Okay.
And I stab him, and out of these sacks.
Wait, you stabbed the praying man?
I stabbed it all, killed it. Like,
But
I
he
killed
was
him.
help. He wanted help.
I helped him because I killed him
By stabbing him.
And once I did, out of him exploded like these worms with these mouths that must have been feeding on him and killing this man slowly over time until they were ready to hatch into monstrosities.
So yours was a killing of mercy.
Yeah, he wanted it. And so did the guy next to him.
He said this to you.
The way they talk, I think it's messing with their minds because all I can hear is like that kind of noise.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, and someone's like, they're singing. I'm like, that's singing. Their minds are corrupted and they can't even get out words. You know, like it's terrible.
It reminds me of Soma.
So,
A little bit, yeah.
So he attacked you first.
no, he couldn't even move.
He had
Well,
some
he might
kind
not
of
have
discernible weapon, and he was threatening you.
Later on, no, he's just laying on the ground like praying.
Oh.
Later on, though, I find more of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't kill them all because everyone made a big fuss about it.
Yeah.
And then two of them that were just chilling started chasing me, and they just run over and they start slapping me.
Yeah.
They don't run; they crawl very slowly because they're hurting, you know. And
The
they're
children were playing with you.
crippled. So what? Children? There are no children there.
Oh, they weren't children.
They're just like grown men dying slowly to death.
slapping you.
Dying slowly to death.
Yes, that's how they. That
Seems a bit
slowly dying death.
redundant.
But after I did another thing too, I got to a part and there's one of those guys and he talks to me. And I just killed this giant spider queen lady with titties and it was great, but that's another story. You can watch the VOD and stuff.
What'd
But
you do to
anyway,
her?
I stuck my spear in her.
Okay.
So, but anyway, after I get out, I find another one that looks just like those guys, and he talks, and he's like, "Oh, hello, are you a servant?" So I said no, and then he goes, "Oh, well then be gone with you." I was like, "What?" And I talked to him again. He goes, "Why are you still here? Be gone." And I was like, "What?" So I stabbed him to death. What? Well, there was a bonfire on the other side, and I went in that bonfire.
Oh my
So I
god.
killed him. And I don't know. Apparently, that was a bad thing to do. So I don't know if you should have killed that
Wait.
guy or not.
Did you sin?
I don't know. I haven't gone to the priest to know yet.
Oh, okay.
But he's dead now. I don't know.
That's when you'll know if you did something wrong or
Yeah.
not, right?
If I don't have to absolve,
Yes.
then I didn't sin.
You did nothing wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will have to go there and find out eventually.
Alright.
So
Gotcha.
I will look and let you guys know next stream if I have sinned or not.
I look forward to watching the highlight on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll climb there and find out. So anyway, yeah, it was. I got the bonfire and I found a new titty lady spider, and she doesn't talk to me. And I don't know if it's because I killed her person or what, but I joined her covenant just to make amends.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just to make amends.
Okay, look, there was either this fat cat or there was this hot, weird spider lady. So I chose the hot, weird spider lady instead of the fat cat.
So you could have had riches or lust, and you chose lust.
No, it was little. What do you mean? There was
Fat
no
cat, like a
riches.
fat cat?
No,
Yeah,
it was
the
literally
fat
just
cat.
it was a cat. It just sat.
Yeah, like
a
a CEO.
No, it wasn't like that at all. So I went with the weird spider lady who's like, she's like a person from like her waist up, but then underneath that is a giant Shelob spider.
But there were titties there.
There were some titties, so that
So-
was like, okay, well, what's up?
gotcha.
That helped you make your decision.
I'll join your cult.
So it's still a mammal. Is what you're saying.
Still a what?
A mammal.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I mean, it's like laying eggs into people, so that can't be good.
That's kind of weird.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
mammals
know.
have
I'm
like.
pretty sure I saved some
8
lives
legs.
the way they wanted. They wanted to be done with the pain and stuff, so I got rid of them and
Yeah, right hatch.
It-
Spiders always treat their mates well. Black widows.
You lay your eggs into Melanie.
Ugh, don't say that ever
no,
again.
I didn't.
No, that's not
That's not how it
that
works.
Oh.
Never
I
ever
have
say
no
that.
eggs.
What am I doing with all these eggs then?
Why do you have eggs?
Pee is stored in the balls. It's a meme, Aaron. You'll get it later.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah.
I will move on to some questions from chat.
Chat.
If you would like to ask a question, and there's time remaining, in the lower left-hand corner of the chat window is a little purple orb. You can click on that
Yep.
and ask some questions. Pong, with a tough one, starting off. You can only save one. Nina from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Connie from The Promised Neverland. Who would you choose?
From their fate?
Yeah.
Nina. Because I'm sorry
Yeah.
for Connie, but Connie is dead.
She
Nina
went
lived
quick.
on. I would scar
Yeah.
someone. I would save Nina.
You would do a scar
I would
to
do a
someone.
scar.
You're-
I'd probably go with Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, I feel like it was a worse fate.
Yeah.
I would
Right.
also go with Nina.
I would also go with Nina.
Gotta go.
But a good question.
Gotta go with that.
And just a sad way to start.
I mean, I don't know what Connie's last moments were like, but Nina had terrible last hours and days. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Star Wars Plagueis, favorite Brooklyn Nine-Nine character so far?
Ooh.
Have to go with Captain Holt myself.
Yep. Raymond
He
Holt.
just has that deadpan delivery.
It's perfect.
just gets me every time.
He's pretty good. I might go with Scary Terry.
Scary Terry? Specifically Scary Terry.
Specifically, Scary Terry, because he gets to say what normal Terry thinks.
Yes. Yes.
So I might go with him.
And
I hope
as
to
you
see
guys
more of him.
know, that they are one ahead watching than you guys are seeing on early access. So yeah, they have met Scary Terry. I mean, for me, Holt is probably one of my favorite characters and remains so. But there will be great moments from everybody. But I mean, the more and more I watch, the more and more I just love Boyle. So probably Boyle. I'll go Boyle over Terry. Yeah.
All right. Gavin, did you answer?
My favorite character from a show that I'm not watching.
Very good.
None of them.
Yeah.
Gypsy Baba Yaga.
I like Terry Crews.
What are you guys playing tomorrow?
Oh, what are we playing tomorrow?
We will probably be doing a little bit more of the Predator game.
Oh, Predator game?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's
We
my
did that for the
gosh.
first time last Friday, so we'll try a little bit more this Friday, and then maybe change it up to next Friday to something else.
But
We
Rick,
always did-
plays,
we
Rick
always did
plays
a different
Predator the
game.
whole time, right?
Who wants to be a Predator?
Rick is Predator the whole time.
That sounds great. We'll win.
Because you guys live every time.
I only got to be Predator once. I want to be Predator again.
All right, you can
Yeah.
be Predator first tomorrow.
That's fine.
Sounds
then-
good. And then we go from a regular cycle.
Yeah, then we'll just.
Because he was the
cycle
last. He was the last one of the last cycle that.
through. Well, no,
didn't-
now he's out. Then it's one of us.
Yeah. No, I mean from
Nope, he's
last
out.
stream.
Nope, we're not going in. He gets another chance 2 in a row. Nope.
No.
You guys don't have to be it twice. But yeah, we'll be
12
doing that.
Cat. Eric, have you seen the new Black Series? The new Black Series figures announced. They have some awesome new boxes.
Oh, I don't know. When were they announced? If it was anything before today, then yes, because I check every day. But if it was today, I don't know. Let me go and do my stuff.
He'll be at this for hours now.
Yep, just get ready. I recently got. Holy shit! No, I didn't see this.
Here,
Give me
I'll
a
show-
clone trooper.
I'll show your screen, Eric.
Oh fuck! Look how good it looks. It looks amazing.
Wow.
Makes
That
you-
does look great.
Oh, and they got a Zeb. Yes, he was the last of the Rebels crew.
Go down.
Oh,
There we go.
look at these boxes. This is new.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Is that a carbonized Vader?
Oh, I
Eric,
love
now
that.
you need all of
These
them.
boxes are amazing, but I have so many boxes this won't match with.
I love the box art on the side, Eric. It's great.
Yeah, the box art's amazing.
Wait, you don't have box art like that on the sides?
No.
These are new series
Eric, these
boxes.
look better.
No.
You have to get a whole new set now.
Yeah, you need to get like the commemorative
You say
set.
that like it's a bad thing.
Could you imagine having those out instead of that stupid red, just nothing? Just
Red and black.
red with a number?
boring ass
You can have awesome, like
pictures.
collage.
Wow, Admiral Akbar.
Aaron understands pictures.
Very, very cool. That's so nice.
All right.
Yep. Well, I'm excited now. I had not seen that. I'm gonna look at it again later.
Nice. So there are a few of these, as there normally are, but any question that is will react to this, the question is always maybe sometime in the future. You can better the odds by participating in our survey that we have at least once a year and voting in polls on Patreon.
Yep.
Very true. Otherwise, we'll just pick other things that we want to do, and stuff like that happens eventually.
Maybe.
There's a lot of shows. It's hard to.
Yeah.
It's possible we may never get to some shows, you know, but.
Yeah.
The Reddit page that I go to is just Star Wars collecting. 12 cat.
All right, cool. Night Owl Lenny, video idea. Let your girlfriends and wives wax you.
That could be fun.
I already have.
Oh, video.
Oh.
You had a 1,000-yard stare right there, Calvin.
Like, my legs or what?
Wherever we could pick. Maybe your arms, Jesus.
Show my arms.
Look how hairy they are.
What?
Look at
What do you mean?
That is like my back.
This is nothing like your back. Do not insult my
not
arms like that.
Seen my back.
They're worse.
You haven't,
It's full.
Aaron.
No, it's worse. No, it's
Don't-
like that.
Don't
more than
That's
this.
don't
super
make this
hairy.
argument. You will lose, Aaron.
Trust
right
me.
there,
Aaron, like my Aunt Lisa has really hairy arms like that.
You're your Aunt Lisa.
Yep.
What's that mean?
Think about it. How much more testosterone he has.
I don't understand.
No,
He's got like a
my
sweater.
back is clear. I'm not stripping. I'm not proving him wrong.
Not Lucky Charm asks, just finished Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Have no words for it other than amazing. Any other recommendations to continue my anime spree?
Well, don't watch the Full Alchemist movie, like live action.
The live
movie, 'cause
action
I started
movie?
that and I was like, you know what? This isn't for me.
You mean it was bad?
Yeah.
This isn't for me.
Steins Gate.
Steins
Oh my
Gate's
God,
amazing.
Steins Gate's so good.
Steins Gate's
Code
great.
Geass, also very amazing.
Also, the best thing about
Death
Full
Note?
Metal Alchemist is you have two series that you can
You
go
could
watch.
just watch the regular.
You could
Full
just
Metal,
watch
yeah.
the original,
Yeah, that's true.
which is also very, very good.
If you haven't seen it, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Always go through that.
Oh, yeah.
Though the people that haven't seen it, that's slowly shrinking because
It's on Netflix right
it's
now.
on Netflix and it was like top trending worldwide for like a week.
Yeah,
Yes.
Carmen hasn't seen it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Make her. My kids are
I
watching it
will.
randomly.
She's going to do reactions to it.
No, I'm sure it'd be great.
But yeah, no, it's a great show. I love that show.
Me too.
The original is not the original. For Full Metal Alchemist, I guess. Was there another one before Full Metal Alchemist called Full Metal? They just keep
No.
on
Just
Just
adding
Full Metal
more.
Alchemist and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Maybe it's Metal
Well,
Alchemist.
so Full Metal Alchemist, the manga, got behind the original series. So the original series spins off quite a bit. It's still very, very good, but Brotherhood follows the manga.
Yeah.
Adnan, did you guys hear that Disney is doing a Percy Jackson TV show for Disney Plus?
I have heard that.
Didn't-
I've only seen the first Percy Jackson.
Who's that?
Didn't the
movie.
movies fail?
What?
They
I
did.
mean, they made more than one, right?
Well, they made two, I think, right?
Yeah.
And I thought they stopped because they didn't do well. And I wanted to see more Pierce Brosnan Horseman Man, but
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Percy Jackson.
Never heard
I mean,
of
I
it.
know it's one of those book series that people absolutely loved, and then they just did not love the.
It's a book, too?
The,
Yeah.
The Lightning Thief, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that it? Something?
Percy Jackson and the something another, and then there's another one too.
I've never
but-
read it.
It's like a Harry Potter, but with mythology.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
based more on like Greek mythology.
He's like
and
a
stuff like
demigod,
that.
the
and-
Percy Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how maybe a TV show would do better, and they can do more, and it's maybe less expensive.
I
but
mean,
I don't
it's
know.
Probably gonna work for Golden Compass stuff. His Dark Materials.
His Dark Materials.
That first season was real good.
I haven't seen it.
And I remember seeing the Golden Compass, but being like, I don't like this. So
Okay.
Matt's joke asks, what shows have you rewatched the most? It's probably Seinfeld for me.
yeah, it's probably like a show that you can just kind of put on in the back and like listen in the background. Probably Friends is probably the things I've rewatched the most, just because it's so easy to just click it and watch through it.
I really don't.
In terms of like watching, it's probably Lost.
I don't rewatch stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't spend a lot of time. Maybe Clone Wars, but I mean it's not like the whole series. Like there's not. there's no series that I can think of really that I remember, except for Doctor Who now, because I was with you guys.
Yeah.
Of sitting down and watching through every episode again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like at most, I feel like I have 2, and it's not like I have 2 shows that I've done that. It's that I have like 2 times is the most I've ever watched any show probably, because I don't spend a lot of time doing it. Now movies, I watched the movies more than once.
Yeah.
I watched Berserk 97 5 times the first week I saw it.
Yeah.
So that's up there as well.
But I'm always trying to find something new because there's always all these other things. But now I'm afraid of finding something new, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
True.
So
I've seen Stargate a couple times. I've seen through the first 20 seasons of The Simpsons like 4 times. I've seen Futurama like 10 times.
I mean,
When
even
Game of Thrones was coming out, I would watch the season, and then when the next season was coming out, I'd watch the previous seasons.
Yeah.
But I never watched the whole thing more than once because I haven't. I guess I have rewatched Game of Thrones with Rick,
Yeah.
last season, but I don't really have much of a desire right now to go back and rewatch it soon.
yeah, there's been episodes of stuff I've seen multiple times or something. You know, like it's been on, or maybe I used to watch the episodes like randomly when they were like on TV. And then they came to streaming services, so then I started watching the whole thing on streaming services. So I've seen this episode 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah.
But as far as like watching an entire show, like beginning to end, maybe the most is Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets
That
World.
might be the most I've ever actually watched episodes multiple times. And a lot of that would have been when it was on TV, where I would just put it on and that's what I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
So probably either that or the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. I'd say those 2.
Gotcha.
Ryan Toll asks, name 3 shows you watch where anything can happen and you would be okay with it. For me, it's Legends of Tomorrow, Doom Patrol, and Rick and Morty.
That's probably
Dang
the
it.
3 that I would go for.
Those are 3 really good ones that almost
Yeah.
anything can happen and it would work out probably.
Yep.
What was the third one?
Rick and Morty,
Oh, okay.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Yep. Absolutely.
I don't think anything can happen. I don't think there's any shows for me where anything could happen and it would be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I love Doom Patrol, but there's some stuff that, like, if they just completely got rid of the entire cast, brought someone else, like an entirely new cast in with no explanation, never explained it, I would not be okay with that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
me,
but
it's-
like I think what they might mean, maybe more so, would be like story wise, like major changes. Too. That's how I was thinking of it too. Right?
It's like, it's not. It's like the opposite of procedural. It's like, well, you gotta have, if it's a cop show, you solve your murder, and what would happen, stuff like that. You can kind of guess certain things, but like Doom Patrol, Legends of Tomorrow, Rick and Morty, I just have no idea where a story's gonna go sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like
so you mean unpredictability?
Yeah.
yeah, like if all of a sudden in a show. Like Black Sails, I can't just watch that and all of a sudden aliens show up and I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, that would be so cool though.
what?
You imagine Flint versus aliens?
Yeah, but we like weird and unexplainable and doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Doom Patrol could get away. Like what the hell? Where did these aliens come from?
Yeah, but
And
now
they
I
could-
want that.
and it would just make it work, and I would accept it. But if Flint all of a sudden has to fight off some kind of tentacle alien monster,
He'd win.
There already is that show. It's Lost in Space.
I was gonna say,
That's true.
son of a bitch.
I guess mine then would be Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
'Cause
Gotcha.
some crazy stuff has happened in that, and
That's a Dan Harmon show, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I might give a little bit more leeway to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Legends of Tomorrow, where I feel like, or not Legends of Tomorrow, Doctor Who, where like Doctor Who, its whole thing is being able to just go and they just do weird stuff, and that's just how it is usually. But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I feel like, because I trust the writers, I feel like almost anything could happen, and I would be like, well, this makes sense, and I buy it entirely.
There have been many times in S.H.I.E.L.D. where I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. And I'm like, oh, nope, I loved it the whole time.
Next question from Super Dora. Eric, which part of Half-Life 2 was the most enjoyable for you to play? Also, you died 196 times during the main game and episode 1.
That sounds about right.
Jeez.
Probably, I really liked the buoy boat segment. That was just a lot of fun.
That's the last part I remember. It's like the first time ever being on that.
Sure.
I saw your stuff. You were on it a few times. And I'm like, I didn't know you were on it more than once.
Yeah.
What kind of boat?
It's
I
like
mean,
it's
it's
like
just
a
that
fan boat.
it feels like a different game every time you play it, pretty much. So, I mean, discovering that I could corral like the The Bug Lions was probably one of the best moments, so I'll go with that.
Okay.
Like I became Ant-Man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Awesome.
I don't know that.
Huh.
No, the boat is like a fan boat.
Okay.
So that's like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Like a swamp boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Like a buoy boat.
Yep.
You
Okay.
ever heard them called buoy boats?
The first 2 times that you said that word, I kept hearing you say booby boat. I was
Well,
like, what
that
kind of
would've been my
game is
favorite
this?
part, too.
I would have loved
Speaking
that.
of boobies, freaking Loki asked Aaron. The real question is, was she a redhead?
How's that speaking of boobies?
The spider.
We know. We know.
But no, she was not. She was a brunette, but she was hot because the spider would like shoot lava out of its mouth, which was kind of like where it was below her waist.
Like teeth.
So like you went through her waist, and then below that was like a giant toothy mouth, and then past that were legs. So
And that was hot.
Like
it
teeth.
shot lava.
Lava
So it
is hot.
literally was hot.
True.
She was very hot. She was the hottest brunette I've ever seen.
E.
My eyes are twitching.
asks, "Hey guys, missed last week's stream, so happy to be back. Any book recommendations?" I would recommend Game Over, Press Start to Continue, which is the history of Nintendo. It was the first book I read to Evelyn because she was a baby and she didn't care why I read her. And I'm reading it to her again.
Does she care now?
She does. Yeah, she was very excited to see a book with Mario on it, and
Good.
has been falling to sleep to it every time because it also talks about stocks and profits
Stonks.
and stuff like that, which isn't necessarily super interesting to her. But she still wants me to read it, so.
That's good.
And it's just a fantastic book with a lot of great stories about like this whole espionage thing of how Tetris made its way into America. It reads like a spy novel, and it's all history. So it's really good, really good. Check it out. Game Over, Press Start to Continue.
Aaron, what's your book recommendation?
I don't know, the Zombie Survival Guide's really good. Dean Koontz' The Watchers is really good. That's kind of like a supernaturally kind of thing. And then the other things I can think of was the Bane and Revan books.
Gotcha.
Are both good. And then that's my whole group of books I've ever read. So
That's the entirety.
no, I have Holes. Holes is good.
Start off with Color of Magic, Terry Pratchett. Just read through all of his books.
I mean, if I go fiction, it has to be Lord of the Rings, just because I read that. I haven't recently, but I used to read it once a year. And then nonfiction, Jeremiah Denton When Hell Was in Session is my favorite nonfiction book. It's about POWs in Vietnam. Pretty crazy.
Rex says Aaron can't sin because he's God, and God cannot sin.
Whenever people are like, "Why'd you stab the man?"
Yeah.
All he did was that. Like, he asked me if I was a servant. I said no. He's like, "Yeah, you messed up." It's like, well, if you would ask me if I was a god, I'd have said yes.
Yes. Gotcha.
Big Fat Gooner, Eric, lightsaber, shotgun axe, or crowbar?
In a video game or in real life?
That's it. That's all
If it's a
there is.
video game, it's the crowbar. If it's in real life, it's a lightsaber.
Why crowbar in the video game world over the lightsaber?
Because I can do no wrong with my crowbar.
Except die 196 times.
Yeah, but that's not wrong.
Yeah, but the lightsaber, you could do all kinds of stuff.
No, it's not as good. It's not as emotional. It's not as fulfilling. It's not as perfect. It's not
I
as...
don't know. That's not
It's
what
a
you
weapon for a more
Fantastic.
civilized
That's not what
age.
you said about Kyle Katarn and getting the lightsaber, and that's when the game really starts.
That's when that game starts. But the crowbar in Half-Life means more to me than when Kyle Katarn gets his lightsaber.
all right.
All right? It's not like it's the lightsaber from the previous games. It's a brand new one. What the hell did he get that?
I feel like a crowbar you're the least likely to hurt yourself with.
You would think.
Well, then it bounces, and I don't know.
You would think. But again, Rick, almost 200 times.
That was all. That's all
Like something
crowbar.
fucking crazy would happen. There's a million enemies. I'd be like, all right, let's do this. And then fucking music would start picking up, and then
You
that
just run
happens.
it,
That's exactly what happened.
and you die.
I don't know who either of these people are. Nether asks Ellie Bartosky or Gideon.
Ooh, man, Ellie.
Gideon.
What are they from?
Most recent Gideon.
Ellie's from Chuck, and Gideon is from Legend of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Jesus, probably Ellie. Yep. Answer.
I'm probably going with Gideon. Especially most recent Gideon.
I know, Aaron. Redhead. Trumps everything. About Redhead Ellie. Next question.
Al Hussein,
I don't know.
how did you guys get your most memorable / visible scar?
Rick threw a chair at me. No, it's not. It's not that one.
I always say I got stabbed in the leg,
Yeah.
but all the scars I have, I remember. This one here, is right here along my leg. Mm-hmm. I got from you know those fucking pull out keyboard holder things.
Yeah.
You know, on the sides, there's these sharp, pointy fucking metal pieces. I just slid it right across that and it just gashed it open. I'm like, ah! I probably should have had stitches, but I didn't go get stitches.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The
How most
weirdest one,
scars form.
the weirdest one's on the same leg, lower down by my knee. I was at basketball practice, and they blew the whistle and said go get water, and I took off running to go get to the water fountain first. And it was wet, where like some fool had been like, putting his face all over, and water was everywhere on the ground. And I slipped and slid, and somehow I hit nothing. I just slipped and slid. I'm like, ah, and it hurt so bad. And I'm like, oh man. And then someone's like, man, you're bleeding. I'm like, what? And my leg was just gashed open right above my knee, and I have this weird like almost Nike checkmark scar.
Oh yeah.
And I have no idea what I hit. I didn't hit anything. I don't know what cut it.
Your skin tore.
I don't know what happened. It was crazy. I don't know if my skin tore. It was just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. But and the other one's just for my appendix, which I just have a giant. If I have my shirt off, you can see my scar right below my belly button, like all the way.
Looks like a question mark.
Like it's like this long or something.
Goes all the way to your dick.
Not all the way, but it goes down a bit.
My personal favorite Aaron injury, which I don't think left a scar, but we were playing soccer in the gym at school, and I think Zach like elbowed you in the face, and you just had the most giant bruise and swollen eyebrow I've ever seen in my life.
I don't remember. I don't
I'll
remember
never
that.
forget
Yeah.
that.
When I was like 3 or 4, my cousin stabbed me with a pencil on my pinky. And I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. But in my pinky is like embedded lead. It's too bright. It's way too bright. But like right here, you can see like a dot that's gray
Yeah.
because there's lead still in it.
So
It's graphite.
Yeah.
mine is the same, Eric, except it's in the palm of my hand right here.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird? Everybody, like I've asked that a couple
Carmen
people.
has that.
A lot of people have that.
Yeah.
I
She
shot
has
myself,
graphite in her hand.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
because
Were you making like a promise to someone?
no, no,
We will fight
I had a pencil.
Saruman.
And like I was hitting the eraser into my hand for some reason. I don't know why. And somehow I flipped it over, and instead I hit it with the lead in my hand,
That's not good.
and it broke off. It hurt, and it's still there.
I used to have like it looked like a piece of like blue jean lint in my knee scar, where like it was in there when it was healing,
Oh, like the
and it like
scab
grew
or
into
whatever.
the skin. But I don't think it's there anymore. I'm not sure. I don't really look at it very often.
My friend Mark from elementary school, we would do the man. Kids are so stupid. We would do this thing where we'd like take pencils and like you have a eraser side up and you put it in their chair when they go to sit down, and they go, oh, you know. But one of my friend Nick, put the pencil side up and Mark wasn't looking and like sat down like jump, and he has one of these in his ass.
There's a guy in band who got someone shoved a drumstick and it bled. It was bad.
Oh goodness gracious me!
Gosh.
I wasn't involved in that. I just
Yeah.
You heard about it.
I'm not one. I'm playing that game. I'm playing my saxophone over here.
In terms of visible scar, it's definitely this one on my elbow right here. I don't know if it can be seen or not, but I was it was during freshman year of football, and our coaches would kind of like line people up for like strength / weight level, you know, and because I was a freshman on the team with the varsity team, I was lined up with like a senior because I was bigger and taller, you know. So we were doing this thing where you have to, it's just called hits, like make hits, like try to knock the other person over. Just hit as hard as possible
Like
to knock
pretend
them
that
over.
you're both on the line opposing each other
Yes.
and just hit each other.
And I hit him down every single time, and he got really, really cranky about it. So the last time we went to do it, when I went to go hit him, he leaned back, grabbed my face mask, and pushed me up. And as I came down, the skin on my elbow just like pushed against his helmet. and it wasn't great. And the coach is like, well, and he's like, go run till you puke, to the guy that did it. And the guy's like, oh, okay. And what coach meant is literally you could not stop running until you puked.
Yeah.
Some kids eventually learned that you could just make yourself puke and he would let you stop running.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like Miracle on Ice.
So I never want to
Character growth. That's football kids.
I don't know how
that movie.
what my struggle would be there because I fight puking so much.
I don't want to do that. But
So I don't know if I would just run and run and run, and then eventually I would puke or what. But I would be.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to puke. I never did.
I never saw it, but there were stories of kids that just had to keep running for like 5 hours.
Yeah, some people just, that's not a reflex for them.
Probably can't do that these days, but that's
No,
how,
not
that's
so
how
much.
I was coached.
Do I still have one over here?
Oh,
Do you see anything here,
that's your
Calvin?
teardrop tattoo.
Where he had his tattoo removed.
Calvin, what's your scar?
I crushed my arm under a roll bar. From here to here, there was a canopy on the roll bar, an aluminum canopy, and it came down and slid down my bone and broke it into like gravel from here to here. It was real bad. Took all of the extensor muscles from my hand and tendons and stuff and stuffed them underneath the skin on the back of my hand. So all that had to be reattached and everything. And when I yanked my arm out from underneath the roll bar, because I was high on adrenaline, I couldn't feel anything. These two scars right here from me ripping my watch band off.
Yeah, so me and Aaron and Rick needed to get our injuries in before Calvin could speak.
I stepped on a kebab stick one time.
A kebab stick?
Like the pointy end.
Huh.
I had to yank it out. Like it was almost like it was barbed, but it was just really hard to yank out.
Like a wooden needle.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! I hate
It went in a good ways, like
once-
into the really heavy skin of my foot.
Back
it
when
went
Rick
in
and
like
no, I don't want to hear it anymore.
half an inch.
It's awful. It's like
Dude, the other day, me and Aaron watched Agent Carter, and the most
my
epic
God.
needle scene ever
Oh my
happened.
Yeah.
Where like
They needed-
the needle was so big, they needed to clamp it to the desk, and it had a fucking arm.
Oh
that
my
they could
gosh.
Just be like, "Ugh," and it would stay there.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
It was awful.
That's
I hated
great.
it so much.
I love it.
It was like the arms back there behind Aaron, and you guys can see him in chat. Except there's a needle attached to it, a giant
Or
one.
behind me.
Behind
over
you
here.
two, yeah. All three of you. Damn it. I have nothing. Let's get that picture.
Fucking picture.
Part of it. Part of the picture.
Not even a whole picture, Eric.
Yeah. It was great. What a fantastic reaction that'll be for people like 15 weeks from now.
I don't know how long it'd be. No, I remember making when Rick and I would make movies and stuff. Like we were doing our spy movies, and I remember Brad, our buddy, brought over a BB gun. I might have told the story before. I can't remember on podcast or not, but he brought over a BB gun, and it was empty. And our buddy Ryan was like pumping it up and just shooting at places. And at one point, he pumped it up and he like pointed at me and he shot it, and I just felt just pow. And I'm like, ow, fuck! Like, why'd you shoot me? He goes, haha, very funny. There's nothing in this. And I move my hand. He goes, ooh.
Yeah.
And it hit me like right on my cheekbone.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it was awful. It hurt so bad.
swollen, it was red.
And then hit Rick's mom. Like they took the gun and probably shook out 20 BBs out of it or more.
Oh my gosh.
Like there was so many in it. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And then our bullet effects were firecrackers, and they were all like lighting a firecracker and throwing it. And I don't want to do that. And like, no, here, do it. I'm like, oh, all right. So I lit one, and before I got it out of my hand, it blew up in my hand. I'm like, Jesus, how long are we going? Why are we making this movie? I like lit and tried to throw it. So I remember like we filmed, and we were shooting from my right side, so you didn't get this giant, just huge red wound on over here.
You should have used it as
my
like
hand was
practical
numb.
makeup. Like gotten beat up or something like that, and
Maybe,
it turned like
yeah.
and it's all like nasty.
Yep.
Boogle66 asks, Aaron, how are you enjoying the new area you were in with the snakes and the rocks?
Oh, man, I got this new place. People in chat kept calling it the Fun House because it just has these like swinging blades and shit, like, and the tiny little bridges you're running across. And at one point, I'm running, and I go into this little door, and this monster goes, ah, and then a rock just goes poof and hits him, and I'm like, oh, it scared me at first. And I'm like, okay. and then I started running up the way, and then another rock killed me.
No.
It's just terrible.
The game tried to warn you, Aaron.
I guess, yeah. I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to listen to what's going on. So I don't know. I think I might. I don't know. I might go back to the tutorial area because everyone's like, "Hey, you're out of the tutorial now. You're in the real game." And I think I'm gonna go back to the tutorial, finish some things that maybe I didn't see and do yet, and come back to this later because I was dying a lot.
Index Sage. To all, what are the specs of your PC and how much is too much for a PC?
How much money is too much for a PC?
I think so, yeah. I mean, for me, like, I use my PC way more than I use my car. So I would spend more on a PC than I would on a car.
For like a good PC,
Personally.
like, what?
He also doesn't like
Wait.
to go places.
Yeah.
Put that in context.
That's true too. Because I'm like, well, how much are you spending on the? Either how much are you spending on the PC or how much are you spending on the car?
Yeah.
So I'm
How
like,
much are you spending on PC or how little?
Yeah. A lot of it depends on what you got to do with it. You know, if you're just wanting it for like, I don't know, Googling
Like surfing
things and
and
YouTube
stuff like that,
and
checking
Netflix
email.
and stuff, you know, you don't need to spend a whole lot. But if you're trying to do more of like, well, I want to stream with it, I'm going to edit with it, I want to do visual effects with it, or whatever, like, it really varies. High-end gaming PCs, like, if I just want to have a really good gaming PC, I could easily spend probably $2K on one.
Yeah. For my personal PC at home, I sunk probably about $2,800 into it. I future-proofed it as much as I felt like I should. I did get a is it GTX or RTX is the newest one? I think it's the RTX 2080 Ti.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, there's like the you got the 280, you got the 280 Ti.
The 2080, yeah.
Yeah, 2080. Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, there's that, and the Super, and
Yeah, the
all those are out
Super,
right
and
now,
then
but those
the,
are all RTXs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those things are pricey on just their own, you know?
Yeah.
Those video cards. So it really just depends on what you're wanting to do. But if you're wanting a gaming PC, if you're starting from scratch, I mean,
If you want to start from scratch and do like a budget build, you can build a very decent PC for like $600 or $700, not including monitor.
there you go. I'd probably agree with most of that. Right, Eric? What do you think?
Looking at these pre-orders, these Black Series figures. They got Tebow the Ewok.
Tebow,
Yeah.
the Ewok.
Yep.
Seems to be some sort of
I thought he was a football player.
sub-gifting
Yeah, Tim.
war in chat as well between
What?
Franklin Lowe and PvP Boss Matt. So
Damn.
thank you so
Oh,
much
we
for
got
that.
we have another train going on too.
I don't
Did
know
a train pop up?
if there's an actual train.
Oh, no,
going,
okay.
But
I don't think it's trained yet.
I know the train reset, but it might be popping soon. I don't know. We'll see.
Epic Allman asks, Rick, have you seen Rick and Morty? No, I have not.
There goes PvP Boss Matt again.
Watch it, Rick.
Patrick Bro is jumping in too.
Jesus.
You guys are
Thank you,
crazy.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Jedi Chicks asks, since Rick mentions AEW, since Rick mentioned AEW in his moments of the week, what's your favorite wrestling moment ever?
Mankind jumped off the cage.
Yeah.
Jumped off Hell in the Cell.
Onto the pins,
It's a hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing.
the tacks. Is that it? What was the one he jumped onto tacks?
That's
Oh,
happened too.
that was
That was in that
was a-
same match.
yeah.
Yep.
It had like tacks on the mat.
Everyone remembers that spot from the match where he gets tossed off the top of the cage and lands, so many feet down onto the announce table. But he went through the top of the cage into the ring, and he also was tombstoned on tacks
Yeah.
in that match, which is crazy. For me, I don't know. I mean, there's so many. The Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair retirement match gets me going every time I watch it, just because of like what that match means and the story that it tells. So that one is definitely way up there for me. But I mean, there's so many moments.
Jesus, guys.
Oh, the gifted sub,
Jeez.
dear God.
Jesus.
10 more from PvP Boss Matt and
Yeah.
5 more from Franklin Lowe.
I saw someone asking how there's not a train yet, and it's because gifted subs don't count to start it. It has to be subs and bits to start it, but then gifted subs can push it further, so that's why.
You guys would have had like a level 3 by
not
now.
Yeah.
Congrats to everybody that's getting
Yeah. Like
Yes.
everyone's getting damn gifted subs, man.
It's going again. Patrick
You guys
Burrow.
gotta have it. Emotes. Emotes everywhere. But yeah, I don't have any wrestling moments. I don't really know too much of wrestling. I didn't really watch it when I was younger. So.
All right.
There's going to be a Darth Revan pop? Damn.
Isn't there already a... Oh, a pop.
Pop. Revan and Malik.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Moralon asks, have any of you guys read the Silmarillion? Started to get hyped for the show next year. I think I started reading it. I made like halfway through.
It's tough.
The what?
The Silmarillion.
It's like the Bible for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like
I
the
never read the
entire
originals.
appendix or whatever.
The Bible?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but I mean, after you know the world and kind of know what they're talking about, it's a lot more fun to read.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Lord of the Rings show. I keep forgetting about it on Amazon.
Yeah.
What is the hell is that going to be? You know?
They're
Yes,
good at
PvP
train.
boss Matt and Alex the Great. That does start the train.
Oh, Alex
There
is
it goes.
great.
Yeah,
Boss Man.
the Silmarillion is like the DM's backstory notes that he takes all this time writing and the players never bother looking into.
Yeah.
Pretty
you have
much,
to remember
yeah.
too, he only did this so he could justify his language that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
His 5 or 6 languages.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, where do these languages come from? I don't know. He's sitting in the trenches of World War I trying to figure it out. Jesus.
And Morlon too. He's getting in on the action.
Dude, we're level 3.
We're at level 3.
Yeah.
What? Oh, jeez.
This is insane,
This
guys.
is insane. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Choo choo. Everyone's gonna
Choo-choo,
end up getting
motherfucker.
blind wave emotes because they're all getting gifted subs, and then they're gonna give away hype
Even
train,
more emotes.
exclusive emotes that you get other emotes too. Everyone's gonna have all kinds of stuff.
Crazy stuff. The Scott named Lewis. Do you have any specific wants or theories for The Mandalorian Season 2? There's been lots of leaks and rumors, but negating them, what would you like to see?
My wants is to just continue avoiding all rumors.
Yeah. Same for me.
Because every time that a new rumor happens, I get people saying, there's a new rumor, be careful. I'm like, nah, I'll be careful. Don't tell me there's new things, though, because I'm tempted.
I know there's gonna be new information on all kinds of stuff, right?
There's always
I've
going to be
been-
new
I've been
stuff.
loving the Mandalorian Disney Gallery.
That's been really good.
And you said you've been watching that
yeah,
now, too,
I've
right?
been watching it. Me and Melanie watch it sometimes,
Yeah.
and I think there's 4 episodes out now, and I've watched them all, and they're really good. I mean, I'm just really interested in with the ending. I mean, there's 2 major loose ends, and I'm just kind of like, well, how did this person acquire this?
Yeah.
And what is this thing? And what did these people want with this thing?
Yeah.
You know, like that's my whole thing. So I just want to see more of the story and where it's going. I have nothing specifically that I'm like, oh, I need this.
Yeah, pretty much the same way. I just want to see the jetpack Mandalorian again with the heavy machine gun
The heavy Mandalorian.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Gotta get me one of those.
at some point. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for the gifted sub, guys. They continue to roll
Thank
in.
you, guys.
Some crazy stuff. Bat's joke. Kangaroos are great. Their bounding gait allows them to cover 25 feet in a single leap and jump 6 feet high.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a question, but now we know.
And they're also buff.
And they
Buff.
box.
They're buff. They're huge.
Like they're naked?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're in the buff?
they look big.
Oh. Why is buff and being buff is also mean naked, right? Like,
In
that's
the
not
buff, yeah.
Right?
That's not anybody means.
In the buff?
Jesus!
Oh,
That is what that
Holy
means.
What the
hell.
fuck just happened?
Just 20 gifted subs just came
20?
through.
Holy
From Rex.
shit, Rex!
got
You
to
Rex is
100%.
buff.
you monster! You animal!
You kangaroo.
I think we beat the hype train, right?
Did we finish it? Level 3 completed.
Bat's joke just at 5.
Level 5 is the max, I think. So we're on to level 4 right now.
Oh my god. It's
Well
already at
into
15%.
level 4 as
15%,
well.
17% on level 4.
20,
25% on level
27.
Oh my gosh.
Franklin Joe gifted.
Thank you, guys.
Nedow Lenny, random as fuck for fun. Would you rather have a private yacht or a private jet?
Jet.
Private jet.
Private jet.
Private jet, 100%.
Lost man. Just came in.
Another 20 subs.
JoJo in Space,
Private what?
Would you a private yacht or a private jet?
I would say
nice
jet,
stuff on there as
but
well.
yachts are pretty fucking cool too.
Yeah, I guess. I think I want a private jet to be able to get places faster.
No, I agree.
Like,
but
the
like you
yachts
could
for the-
just like have a yacht and just like go up to the piers.
Yachts
Yeah,
for
hang out there as
vacation.
well.
A yacht's for a party or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun, but I feel like I have so much more uses for
A jet.
private jet.
Yeah.
And plus, you just want to fly.
Yeah, like
I wanna fly,
I could
too.
fly it. I could fly it, maybe. Well, I gotta get my license, but I could fly
Yeah.
it once. I have a jet. That's the hard part. I feel like getting a jet's the hard part.
Yeah, getting a jet is definitely the hard
If I
part.
have a jet, then I'll learn to fly.
They just beat level 4.
Jeez, already?
Yeah,
They're still-
already.
And there's things
still
coming
going.
through.
They're challenging each other in the chat.
You were asking about buff kangaroo, Aaron. Here,
Look how buff that is.
look how buff that kangaroo is.
And it's
He just stands like this.
No,
It's
yeah,
also in
he
the buff.
flexes for muscle or for pictures.
He flexes from his pictures.
Pictures, yeah.
all right. They're
If
at
you
the
see somebody
last
taking a
level.
picture of him, he like that. He flexes.
Of the two, I would get whichever one's most expensive and trade it in for computers and pinball machines.
And not cars. Definitely not cars.
Rick, what if you could have a yacht full of pinball machines?
Seems dangerous.
And probably uneven because
Pretty sure the
balls
wood would swell because of all the sea air.
I think it'd be more dangerous on a jet.
Yeah, it would definitely be more dangerous on a jet. Get turbulence and lose your
Franklin Low 5.
Oh my gosh, you guys are
They're at 30%.
you guys are
Pretty much.
ridiculous.
I saw PvP Boss Matt at one point just said like, "You guys have no chance," and he's like keeps going.
Rex
from Rex.
10 more.
This is insane.
I'm pretty sure level 5 is the last level.
Yeah.
43% right
They're
now.
halfway
But
through.
they keep getting more difficult each time.
Yeah.
And I
We're
forget.
gonna run out of people to get subs.
I don't know about that. Bats
Here,
joke.
Batch joke 10.
Franklin Lowe.
Oh my
another
God.
5.
Patrick, bro.
I should get in here so I get a sub.
Or Franklin
me
Lowe and
too.
then Patrick Sub.
I don't need a sub. But I get you.
66%. Execute
Chat's being destroyed by the train. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate
Yeah,
it very
thank you.
much.
Yes. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
Thank you for flexing for our benefit.
I feel like this is what happens when someone beats a
kangaroo.
new world record in speedrunning, but we've
Yeah.
accomplished nothing.
All the feeling out of the work. PvP boss Matt.
Thank you. Alicia jumped in there as well. Hilding 97 with 1,500
They're at
bits. 93%. That's like a
1,500
year's
bits.
worth of loving. Thank
Fuck
you
it,
so
he
much.
says, fuck it.
We're not even in the 2-minute warning. 93%.
Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Top screen, thank you for the 100 bits.
Thank you, top screen. You got in there.
Hey, good job.
Jesus, man. All right.
There it goes.
There it is. 107%. Sig Mason.
108. Sig Mason,
What
thank
does
you, Sig.
108% do?
Oh my God.
I don't know.
100%.
They keep going.
No.
Madmen.
Hype. Hype.
Wow. BK40.
I don't know if
Throwing
Chad
in
is
some,
just keeping up to the. They're still just going crazy.
Patrick Bro again.
I don't know. It's at 114% on tier 5.
It's still counting down. What happens when you get it?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like stretch goals or something.
Final level. Keep
122%.
the hype train going until the clock runs out.
Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna get up to like Castlevania Symphony of the Night
Another
map percentage
5.
tier?
I don't know. Franklin Low.
It's causing the stream to glitch.
It probably is. This is going crazy. Well,
I don't know what's
congrats
happening.
to everybody that got a sub. Please come back and enjoy it.
Yes. Enjoy the gifted subs and make sure that whoever
Cody
gifted
L.
you the sub, make sure you thank that person because they're being real generous today. Thank them for their generosity. And my gosh.
You all are ruining my stream. This feels like a Dragon Ball Z fight.
It does. This isn't even my final form.
How's it going at 150%? I don't know what this does.
I don't know what it does. We've never been this
Beyond.
high.
I've never seen it get this high. We've never been this high.
We've never been this high.
We've never been this high. You're right.
Oh my God.
At this point, we waiting 30 seconds to see where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting.
Let's see what happens here.
Patrick
Jeez.
Bro just win again.
Everybody's just going crazy.
Rex. Franklin.
My laptop is hot and burning my legs.
Full cowling.
Sorry I said anything. Don't glitch, lol.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, 200%, says the Canadian. No, Thai Canadian. Oh, it ended. What did we end with? Hype train success?
Hype train success. Wow, guys. That was
How far
amazing.
did we make it?
Success.
Such strong support. Level
That's-
5 completed.
That's insane.
253 subs. That was
Gosh.
Wow, that was amazing.
And that's
guys
not
are
counting all the gifted subs that happened before the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was probably at least like 50 or 60 subs before the train started.
Jeez. Thank you, guys. Now we can...
Oh my gosh, they're starting again.
They're still battling. They're still battling it out.
They're like, fuck the train.
You're not gonna stop streaming.
The hype train cooldown is an hour.
Yeah.
It's an hour.
So we had one in the beginning of stream, and it cooled down, and you guys started another one. And it won't cool down until after we
guys,
end.
we appreciate the support. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. You guys are insane.
You guys
Can't
are
thank you.
insane. Thank you so
Can't
much,
thank you
you
much.
crazy people.
They're crazy. Why are they doing this?
All right, I'm gonna finish out these
Yeah.
last questions here, and then we'll get to reading off bits and donations, which is probably gonna take a little bit of time.
That was also the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we have here? We have Karigo. Did any of you watch or follow the SpaceX launch yesterday? What's your opinion on this new stage of space exploration?
Was there a new launch yesterday?
Well, there
it
was
got
going to be, but
canceled.
it got canceled
It got
because
canceled.
of weather
Oh, okay.
in Florida. So I think they're moving it to Saturday right now. It has like a 60% chance of launch.
Okay.
But yeah, this
like
this
chance
is
of
the
rain.
first time SpaceX is launching NASA astronauts. So,
SpaceX.
yeah.
The privately owned corporation
Yeah.
run by
so Elon Musk private
Musk's-
corporation is going to
Okay.
be launching astronauts.
They're doing a reverse Russia.
When did Space Force get involved?
hopefully never.
Aren't they got to defend them, right? Isn't that their job?
Yeah.
They have to defend. What's their job? What do they do?
I think it's ill-defined right now.
But no, yeah. The my kids were at home, and I came home like, "What are you guys watching?" 'Cause
The
I saw
live
like
stream?
astronauts sitting in this thing, and I'm like, "This looks real.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look like a movie."
So are they still in there now? Just
watch-
waiting?
No, they're not done
Like-
going now. It shut down yesterday at like 5 or 5:30.
Yeah, but they already did all their pre-flight and everything. They wasted all that
They
work.
sent them
should
away
just-
to go be quarantined until like this Saturday when they're going to launch them again.
They're gonna
And
try
bring
again
them back in
Saturday.
and do it again. Hopefully it works.
I thought they were just sitting in that capsule the whole time.
no, they're not
just burning through our oxygen.
I mean, yeah, they had to cancel. I think Trump was down there for it too, wasn't he?
Oh, was he?
I don't know.
Was Tom
First
Cruise
lady?
on this flight?
Huh?
Was Tom Cruise on this flight?
Not this one.
The
They're
next
preparing it so that whenever it happens to him.
Now, isn't the idea that they'll be able to take like a lot of people into space or something like that?
Yeah, that's their plan for like the Mars expedition and stuff. They're planning on taking how many, like 50 people or something like
Something
that?
like that, trying to have a colony on Mars.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Would you volunteer to go to Mars?
I would not be in the first 50. I'd be in the first like 50,000 successes.
Yeah. I
I'll be the first person on like the new like roller coaster.
ain't no trees on Mars to hide behind.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to survive there.
No trees on Mars. There's caves.
Yeah.
I would have
There's
less reason to
caves.
go outside, so
You went.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I look forward to in the future, wishing well those brave people that will be doing that.
Absolutely.
But no way will I do that.
Eric, imagine being stuck in a cave on Mars.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
Imagine. And then Tony Stark's just there building shit with scraps.
He would be the one to do it.
They are still going crazy with subs.
Yeah.
They're instead of a bit war, it's a sub war.
It is.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there might be a little bit of a bit war going on too. I'm not sure. I see like similar names there as I see here,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's hard to keep up, and that is a crazy thing.
Yes.
Bugo asks, favorite Naruto character so far?
Naruto.
Damn it.
You're close.
Is that your final answer, Eric?
Oh, my favorite so far? Rock Lee. I like Rock Lee so far.
Rock Lee?
Yeah.
Kakashi.
I still like Kakashi.
Kakashi's good too.
Even though I haven't seen him in a few episodes, it doesn't matter.
We saw him last episode.
He was like sitting
Sasuke.
outside.
Sasuke? My guy beat your guy.
Sakura, maybe.
Sakura.
That
Probably
guy
Rock
with the underwear on his head.
Yeah.
Daywalker.
Wait, so no one's favorite character in this show called Naruto
Yeah.
is Naruto.
Oh, well, fucking my favorite character in Dragon Ball isn't the Dragon Balls.
That's not a character.
Daywalker asks, are you guys excited for the High Republic era?
Yes,
I'm excited
I
for
am.
all Star Wars stuff.
They have delayed the release dates for it, but yeah, I'm still excited for it.
I'm excited for that kind of stuff. I'm excited for more Mandalorian. I'm excited for
Whatever
I don't know.
animated shows are going to be coming.
Yeah.
Which
Get Dave on
rumors
some-
are there's like it could be 2, it could be 3.
That'd be great.
animated.
They've never had more
one
than
being a 2D animated show.
They've never had more than one at a time going. You know.
Yeah.
So like, I would love to have like 2 of them, and maybe they can cross over or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be great. I'd love it.
Last question is from Snowy. I don't know if we reveal this or not. How many subs does Blind Wave have now?
How many subs?
Oh,
I don't know.
869.
Oh, nice.
869.
Half of that was from today.
I'm pretty
just
sure
about.
we started today at like 500 something.
Yeah?
I don't know.
would not
I'd
be
have to look it
surprised.
up and look, because I don't look at it every day. But
Jesus.
it jumped up a good bit.
Echo. Who's echoing?
Aaron Echo. I changed nothing.
I was going to say, nothing changed. Doesn't make
Well-
any sense.
Shouldn't have said the sub
oh.
members.
Did you go into Twitch?
I mean, I have had Twitch open, but it's muted.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
have
gone
audio
now.
coming from any of our
It's
things?
fixed now.
Okay.
So whatever you did, it was you.
I did
And
it.
then-
Now, and you
and
fixed
then
it.
Rick
so credit
fixed
for
it.
you for fixing it.
Okay.
Good job.
Wait, so I broke it and Rick gets a credit?
Yes.
Damn it. All right, thanks, Rick.
Yep. All right. So we got some redemptions here. We got some squats, looks like.
Okay.
And a few push-ups as well. Joey, squats for Rick for Twitch issues during his stream.
Oh, that's not his fault.
It is.
I also have squats from the full bullpen for hashtag squat squad.
Squad.
Squad squad.
Aaron, you have 10 squats from Moralon for killing poor innocent NPCs who get in your way. Light gave me push-ups.
It was bound to
and
happen, I guess, eventually.
Chazzy Black Onyx gave Calvin push-ups from the cat. So I've got 20 squats and 10 push-ups.
So I just had 10 squats?
You have 10 squats.
I got 10 push-ups.
All right. They're going to be doing their exercises. So lightning round questions. Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Have we tried the movie night idea? Best movies from the year you were born? We haven't tried that yet. I'm going to send you guys an extended slapper. That would be fun. That way we could slap and still physical distance. What else? We gotta get these questions. Eric, are you gonna do a double stream? No, I'm not. I'm just going to give Rick my stream, and then I will continue on the next Saturday.
Did you watch this?
What?
Did you watch Calvin trying to get ready to do some squats?
No.
And he's like fucking
I'm doing push-ups.
do push-ups. It's like fucking
Trying to do the Batman
Joker
push-ups.
being arrested, and he's like, here's a knife, here's another one. You know, like he's just like pulling out. He's rattling and jingling the whole time while he's doing it.
Favorite Shield season is 4 so far. What's the slapper? It's a thing you can slap people with.
Dude, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 4 is so good.
Will you throw a chick at Rick someday? Maybe. That would be good.
Throw a what?
Star Wars podcast ETA. Unfortunately, it's just as soon as possible, and that keeps getting pushed back because of things. How much stuff does Calvin have? All of the stuff. All the stuff. Eric drunk stream? No. And that's it. Everybody's done their exercises. I hope you enjoyed this Eric not doing exercises lightning round.
What?
All right.
They should just rotate it where they leave one person not with any exercise every time,
Yeah.
and then have that happen. But we should
Well-
rotate it.
Got a lot of stuff to read.
Yep.
Like what? Like subs and stuff?
Yes.
Are you sure?
So, is there any way to see like
Total.
how many they
86.
gifted in the stream? So I
That
don't
would be
have to-
great.
86 from Rex. Franklin Lowe had 80. PvP Boss Matt had 75.
Awesome. So thank you so much for
Thank
those.
you guys.
And Patrick Bro gave 2,800 bits. PvP Boss Matt gave 2,000 bits. Hilding97 gave 1,700 bits. And those are just the top numbers. I don't have any smaller amounts.
All right. If any of those had any messages, I will read them as I go through. Jasmine Booth resubscribed for 27 months.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Jojo in Space resubscribed for 4 months. 4 months is almost half a baby, isn't it? Smiley face.
It's
That's how that works.
yeah, sure.
I don't think I'm allowed to have half a baby.
You just shoot the egg up into the lady and then. Right?
Stop.
T Thunderman resubscribed
28
for
days.
3 months.
28 days, Eric.
Thank you.
28 days.
28
yeah,
days.
There you go.
The Ginger Avenger resubscribed for 5 months. Can't stay for the pod, but have a great day, everyone.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank
We
you.
did. We have. You too.
Hopefully you watch this later and you're like, yay, they saw it.
Tevildo resubscribed for 11 months.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Calvin, they said those numbers up there are for the week, not for the day.
Not okay.
Jim
My bad.
Rink subscribed for the first time.
Thank you very much. Hope you got sub. You did, because you subbed.
Trying to figure this one out.
Did you guys gift subs earlier this week?
Franklin Lowe definitely gifted some during Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Franklin Lowe.
All right, past Orange Way subscribed for 4 months, saying yay.
Thank you.
Hilding 97, 200 bits. Weekly loving.
Weekly.
Thank you.
Top screen 100 bits.
Thank you, top screen.
Awesome. Thank you, top screen.
JoJo in Space 100 bits.
Thank you.
Thank you, JoJo.
Crimson 100 bits. Loving your reaction to Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Promised Neverland. Made me want to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Laughed a lot. Thanks, guys. Fun show.
Very fun.
I am enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun.
Emojin and Patrick Bro each gave 100 bits.
Thank you, Imogen.
Tori gave 300 bits.
Thank you, Tori.
Thank you, Tori.
Underhand Comic resubscribed for 16 months.
Thank you.
Underhand comic.
Tori gave another 300 bits. Patrick Bro with 400 bits.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tori, 25 bits. Yizing subscribed for 5 months. Calvin, do you feel at least a little bit vindicated by the number of people who have had to homeschool during quarantine?
There it is.
Thank you.
No. Vindicated. Do you?
I mean, if you haven't experienced it from the start of school on, then it's not really homeschooling.
Yeah, they're just bandwagon jumpers.
Yeah, they're not
No,
real
I'm not saying
homeschoolers.
like
I'm kidding.
they're bandwagoning or anything like that, but
Yeah.
like,
They haven't experienced it.
yeah,
A true year.
It's a different experience.
Gotcha.
El Pollo Hermano resubscribed for 3 months.
Hey, hermano.
Calvin just says, like, you're not true homeschoolers. It's like when they say you're not true fans.
You're not real fans.
You're not real fans. Like, you're not real
Well,
homeschool.
kids these days have internet.
Faux homeschool.
Yeah,
We didn't
kids
have
these
internet
days.
at home.
That's like saying, like, well, you know, we're not really going to school these days because back in the old days we didn't have this and this and this. Still school.
Thank you, hermano.
Crimson cheered 100 bits. I've been catching up with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Netflix because I want to watch you guys' reaction to Season 7. I'm so excited to get caught up.
We're excited for you to get caught up so you can watch the premiere, which was fantastic.
Dirty Old Dan subscribed for the first time.
Thank you, dirty old Dan.
Thank you.
Stormy Boy resubscribed for 11 months. Resub Hype. Hope you guys are well and staying safe.
Thank
Yes,
you. We are.
thank you.
C Stu resubscribed for 14 months. 14 months, you beautiful people.
Not good internet, Mom.
Yes. I just saw Snow. He's like, we had internet. I'm like, at first I was like, she had internet when she went to school? And I was like, wait, she must mean homeschool. Calvin had internet. He lied.
It was such shitty internet.
Josh 902 gifted 5 subs.
It was
Thank you for the gift of
it was no better than
you.
dial-up.
Well, probably back in the day, that's all we had was dial-up.
I mean, in
Rick has a lot
day
to
where
get
we had cable, ours was dial-up. When it was dial-up, we had nothing.
I'm just going to go with VW. Cheered 100 bits. Thank you very much.
VW.
Thank you.
W. Thank you,
Yes.
W.
Chris Fizz with 100 bits. Lord Donny 500 bits.
Lord Oni.
Lord Oni. Got it.
Lord Oni.
Yep.
Thank you,
not
Lord Oni.
Lord Oni.
Well, the O's not capitalized. Lano Games resubscribed for 25 months.
Thank you, Lano.
Thank you.
Tetsuo resubscribed for 12 months.
Thank you, Hetsumo.
Hatsumo.
Tetsuo.
Tetsuo. Thank you, Sumo.
Thanks.
Or Suo. I don't know
Patrick
his name.
Bro cheered 1,500 bits.
Thank you,
thank you,
Patrick.
Let's go!
Yes.
I always
Kirby.
love whenever I have to do highlights. I prefer the moment when Rick was like doing Doom and he'd be like, "Let's go," because I'm like, okay, all this stuff he's talking about, this and that, he's getting stuff ready. But whenever he's ready to play, he goes, "Let's go," and I start
Gotcha.
right there, like perfect. Like, you should always do that every time you're gonna start. Let's go.
All right, I will do that every time.
Let's crack
Makes it
stride
so easy for
into
me to
it.
find the spot to like.
Don't forget to highlight the rest of my Final Fantasy streams.
I know. I'm gonna work on it today when I get home.
Kirby, 300 bits.
Thank you, Kirby.
Kirby.
Super Nerd Gavin, 100 bits. Nether, 22, resubscribed 2 months. PvP Boss Matt cheered 500 bits, saying, "Did you know Studio Ghibli theme park is supposed to open in 2022?
Whoa.
The studio behind Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, etc."
Sweet.
I did not know that. That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
I did not know that, but I did see that all that is on HBO Max,
It
and I've
is?
never seen any of them. So maybe I shouldn't watch them in case we react to them.
Man, you're pushing
If
hard
only
for
I could
HBO
have a
Max
Studio
today.
Ghibli pinball machine. My life would be complete.
Yeah.
A Studio Ghibli pinball machine?
Yeah. Damn.
Like all of them in one, or like you want like a Totoro
I mean,
one?
obviously, I would prefer to each have their own. But if they had to be combined, I would take it.
Okay.
He's making compromises in his fantasy.
Pong said he manually counted 342 subs this stream.
Incredible.
Jesus.
That's insane.
That might equal about right. We might have been at 500 something.
Yeah.
Big Fat Gooner cheered 121 bits. Great potty as always, chaps. Have a great evening.
Thank
you.
you. You're welcome for the potty.
And then there's so many gifted subs from PvP Boss Matt, Patrick Bro, and Franklin Lowe.
And there's some Moralon mixed in there too.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Moralon, yes, as well.
And Alicia gave a gifted sub as well, I believe. There's
Well,
a few.
I'm still getting to them.
Yeah.
But there's a big grouping here. PvP Boss Matt also gave 1,500 bits. Will this help the Trin? He means train. Yes, yes, he did. Alex the Great, 500 bits.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Patrick
Oh.
Bro with 500 bits.
That's the point when they got the train going.
Yeah.
Was between those three, like tossing in bits.
They had the brake on before.
And yeah, they're like, "Where's the conductor? That guy, he's passed out on the floor." They're like, "Wake him up!" They start slapping him.
Wargaria subscribed for 4 months. Woo, 4 months.
Thank you.
Tori cheered 15 bits.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tori.
I'm not sure if I mentioned Rex before, but thank you so much for all of your gifted subs.
Rex did a lot of gifted subs
Yeah.
Did a
too.
bunch here. Franklin Lowe with another 100 bits. Snowy gifted a sub.
Thank you, Snowy.
Thank you.
Bats Joke gifted 5 subs. And then we have many subs gifted from Franklin Lowe, PvP, Boss Matt, JoJo in Space, Sig, Mason, Patrick Bro, Franklin Lowe.
Jeez.
Thank you so
There's
much,
the big
all
thing.
of
I
you
wonder-
guys.
Okay. How many did he say was? There was like 300 and some. Like right now, it says 310 viewers.
342
Like,
gifted subs.
is there anyone in here that doesn't have a sub at this point?
I don't know.
Earlier.
What, was there? Okay. It's a lot. Like everyone should have a sub. That was
Tori
like the goal.
gifted 5 bits.
Thank you.
I remember seeing someone say it won't let me gift any more subs. I wonder if there was no people to give subs to at that point. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Yeah. He was saying like Twitch literally won't let me anymore.
If I saw that message, my heart would sink and I'd check my bank account.
Well, he also was complaining like, oh, that moment you realize when you've just spent $500 Canadian on subs.
And you didn't get to eat any of them.
Alicia gifted a sub. Hilding, 1,500 bits. Fuck it.
Thank you, Hilding.
Thank you, Hilding.
Top screen with another 100 bits.
Oh, he was getting in on the action. He did it
thank
before
you.
and did it now.
I know.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like that may be unprecedented. Like he's always given 100.
It
Let's
is
see.
unprecedented.
Probably not. BK gifted 5 subs.
Thank
Cody
you.
L gifted 5.
Oh, thank you, Cody.
Really Bad Gamer cheered 100 bits.
Thank you.
Dead Azin subscribed for 3 months, saying lull.
Saying lull.
L-U-L.
Lol.
Lull.
There
Lull.
must have been a lull in the train hype.
No. You fucking.
Laughing under loud? I don't know. Ultra loud. Laughing ultra loud.
Sometimes it's hard to read them, isn't it, Rick?
Yeah.
Alicia cheered 5 bits.
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.
Daywalker cheered 100 bits.
Thank you, Daywalker.
Franklin Lowe cheered 100 bits, saying that was fun. Fun for us as well.
Thank you very much.
Crimson 100 bits. Everyone's favorite character in Naruto. And favorite character in My Hero. Favorite character in Naruto is Sasuke, and my favorite character in My Hero is Amajiki.
Amajiki?
We said Naruto, my favorite character in My Hero.
What, Rick? Sorry.
Probably All Might,
All Might.
All Might.
maybe.
Damn
like
it.
Sue.
In My Hero,
Yeah.
Midnight.
Really, Aaron?
I don't know. Man, I like Deku a lot. I also really enjoy Shoto.
Yeah.
I like
Midnight has a
Mirio.
very interesting power. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that powder stuff that comes out of your clothes.
I like Deku. I like Ida. Definitely Toshinori and Gran Torino.
Yeah, Gran
Gran
Torino
Torino's
is
good.
like
And
old
those fish.
grizzled fish
Aizawa
sticks.
was also very good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good characters. I like a lot of them.
It has great villains too.
It's true.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Daywalker cheered 100 bits. Let's keep it popping.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blade.
Franklin Lowe with 100 bits.
He's a Daywalker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Favorite character in Naruto so far is Naruto, then Sasuke, close second, which is basically true to the end for me.
Nar.
Nar. Uto.
BK,
Naruto.
resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
PvB Boss Man is just subbing to people. He's subbing people that aren't yet subbed.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
He just said like, "Who is still not subbed? Save me! Save me!"
And he's not just gifting tier 1 subs either. Some of these are tier 3 subs he's gifting.
Jeez.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Rick is never gonna get through these.
And Rex is starting back up again too.
I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Keep going, Rick.
They're like
BK.
24-hour stream, but we need more viewers. Please stay.
BK has resubscribed for 2 months, saying Ahsoka's already sold out. I imagine that means the Black Series.
Oh, I'll get him.
Oh man, really?
Dip,
Okay.
100 bits. Calvin is like, you only adopted homeschooling. I was born in it.
That's true.
Those adopt.
Cody L resubscribed for 18 months. Holy crap, 18 months. Eric, will we possibly see Fringe get one of the polls sometimes this summer? Also, do you know when Shield reactions will be going up?
Shield reaction will be going up ASAP. It is being edited right now, so look for it around probably the 7 o'clock. 2 hours or so from now is generally when it'll get done. Fringe on the reaction, we'll put that on definitely. That deserves to go on the Doctor Who poll.
Okay.
All right.
I would say so.
All right. Yeah, everybody heard that?
Like space sci-fi.
What's going on there?
Sounds good.
Doctor Who. We'll just
Fringe.
replace Doctor Who with all of our favorite things.
Yes.
Nothing that anyone else wants.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah, that'd be great.
does that mean a live action show might turn into an anime show?
No,
No.
Rick, you have to pick
Damn
a
it.
live action one.
Right.
You have to pick a live action you want to see. Or Broadchurch. You can pick Broadchurch.
I do
Broadchurch
love
would be good.
Broadchurch.
Stargate.
Season 1 anyway. Season 1. Rookie HD, 200 bits.
Thank you, rookie.
No, the subs, they just go on forever.
Yeah.
Well,
They keep,
because the people keep saying me and they keep doing it.
And it's amazing.
I love you guys so much. You're so generous. Oh my gosh.
See what I did?
Yes, I did.
Rookie HD with another 200 bits saying, take my bits.
Take my bits.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Patrick Bro, Franklin Lowe, PvP Boss Matt, so many subs. Agent J resubscribed.
Oh, Jay,
19 months.
Man.
You know what we could do?
And
All of us
that's it.
pick 2 live action shows. That's what we
Okay.
put on the Doctor Who poll.
That'd be good.
Fringe and Lost.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought you would pick another one.
Nope.
Okay. I'd probably pick Battlestar Galactica. Damn. What's my other one going to be? I have to think about the other one. Calvin, your turn.
Stargate for one of them, definitely.
I like how most of these discussions are secret. We don't let anybody listen, but for this one, we're like, oh, we get to pick and
we get to pick
not be
Doctor things?
responsible and do the research.
Ah.
I don't know what my other one would be yet.
Yeah.
I had to think about it. But Battlestar Galactica is definitely one of them.
This is funny. PvP Boss Matt's getting upset because people say me and
Maybe
Franklin's already subbing them.
Broadchurch and the Expanse, maybe?
Do what?
Maybe Broadchurch and the Expanse.
That's why Eric was like,
I mean, I'd pick Expanse, but it's got to be something that I've seen, right? Something like one
I've
of my-
never seen Battlestar Galactica.
I thought you said like pick our favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top 2 of things that you would want either us to react to
Yeah.
or like that you want us to react
Oh.
to, you know? Like Fringe is like one that
You
you,
just
want.
said the same thing.
Well, no, like what I mean, like he's already seen Fringe, but he really wants us to react to it.
Yeah,
So he wants to
right.
be on the channel.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like, for me, that was probably Doctor Who. Now I'm going to pick Battlestar Galactica, but I got to pick something else too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be anything that you've only you've seen.
Yeah, if it was, I think it would be Seinfeld and that's it.
That's all.
As far as live action goes.
Just 2 options of Seinfeld.
Blink, thank you so much for the sub.
Yeah, and
thank you.
not PvP Boss Man, but thank you as well.
Yes.
Big Fat Gooner cheered 39 bits. Take the last of my bits. Take them!
Thank you.
And I'm again done. but they seem to keep coming in.
Yeah. Guys,
all right,
thank you
guys.
very much. This
We're
was a
gonna
crazy
be-
stream.
We gotta be ending, but we're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing Predator. I don't think we're starting early, right?
No.
We're gonna be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
We's got
doing
stuff to do.
Predator.
Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yep.
We'll be taking Eric's slot.
Take
So
my
come for
slot.
that.
He's gonna be
and then
taking
I'll
it
be
hard.
Back Monday.
Yeah.
And I have a fun new thing for Monday that I'm excited to try on my Dark Souls stream. that I
More
hope-
killing of innocents.
No, but fun new thing. You gotta
Let
be there
their
to find
blood
out.
be spilt for our God.
You gotta be there to find out what it is. That's it for me.